All right, everybody. Welcome back to Super D&D Season 6, Episode
Woo!
8. We're going to get things going in just a second, but last time we picked up as the battle was brought to a close. And Ashley was stopped from rushing into the doors before any coordination could be done between everyone. Ashley deeply wished to go after Lust and get back out, everyone agreeing that they did not want to fight Thea on her turf. But after the party expressed so many unknowns about the world they were in and how the doors worked, Ashley was willing to wait at least a brief moment. They did a short bit of planning and then rushed off to do some prep work. Mop, Jeffrey, and Arugi went off looking for Seamus, who they found, trying to lure them all away. Jeffrey and Arugi leave this up to Mop and start heading back. On the way back, they see the torrential storm of dark and necrotic energy that is the failed experience of Elias Morose has broken free after a detonated raptor charge had gone off previously. Jeffrey blocks off the way and rushes back towards the group at the doors. Meanwhile, Silver Lady has returned, Thalia has been restored, the dead are laid out, and the effects of chaos are slowly removed. No sooner do Mop and Seamus get back unharmed in their right mind again, do they see the rest of their friends run off, led by Jeffrey. They get to the site of Dark Nebula, and Ambrose is able to put her soul to rest properly. With that, things aren't perfect. The allies who still stand are rallied and prepared to protect the Earth while they prepare to go into hell. Before that, we stop with Jacob, who's just made it to a large chunk of ice where he feels Nep's presence the most.
Just one?
The largest one that he feels drawn to, anyway.
I melt the fuck out of that shit.
Okay. This is what I'm going to need you to do. Because this is, in a way, a revive. I need you to roll a normal d20. It can be a real or in Roll20. You have to roll a 9 or higher. If you succeed, it's good and fine. And if not, we'll find out.
She's fucked. Asking me to roll anything above a 5 is asking for a miracle.
Well, I believe you have an inspiration.
Hey!
Hey, easy. All right. Let me find some music for this. Hold on. Yeah, over here. So as Jacob finally gets there, what does it look like when he puts his hand on the ice?
He goes up to the ice and he gently lays his hand across it, and after closing his eyes for a moment, a faint blue glow would emit from his hand into the ice.
You see the ice shatters and melts, forming a pool around Jacob. Jacob can feel her presence before he sees her. The cold around him giving way to a warmth. Or the water swirls up around Jacob, forming two arms as she pulls him close. The currents collide, and Jacob can feel Nep's relief, happiness, and love that slowly gives into fear, confusion, concern. As she notices the red sunlight from the odd angle, and the death and destruction all around them. Her form comes into a visual representation that she's used to. She just says, what has happened?
I'm still figuring that out myself.
We're not done?
Not yet.
Is everyone alright?
No.
Where are we to go next?
Where we're needed.
Where might that be? Is kind of rising with you.
Right now. try to find some survivors.
She nods and kind of water rushes through and around you for a moment. No sign of a hug. Or you both near each other in slightly different paths, finding where you next are needed. So back at the doors. You've prepped and you're about to walk through. Just as at players, is there anything you are prepping that I should know about?
I'm collecting more metal from the streets.
Okay. I will say you're able to find 200 pieces of metal.
Great.
I believe Ian and I is still taking our long rest? Question mark.
No, you're good with that. You woke up towards the end.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I've made a Titan.
A Titan, okay. Right. Any other zombies you are bringing with you, or just kind of the ones you've had before?
The ones I had before. If I have enough, I'm gonna summon more wraith.
Okay. That down.
Oh, that's right. I infused my sword with one of the with the devil horn
Yes,
thing.
that's right. And I think,
Skirt
did
or
you and
thingy?
Ian separate at the end?
We did not. We're still together.
Okay. Gotcha.
Is it possible for me to ready something? Like hold, I guess like hold an action without holding one?
What are you trying to hold?
This is just for when we go through the doors. Like just to have kind of like a heavy screech or something ready. In case like we just
Okay.
walk through and out of nowhere it's just like vroom, you know?
Gotcha. Anything from anyone else?
How long do you think we could all rest for? I need things back. We didn't get a
mean,
long rest.
No
so.
one's gotten a long rest. You could
Mm-mm.
talk to Anarugi,
Right. I always forget.
but that means he might be more drained.
Yes, but
He could probably give it to you and then not go through, or be very weakened when go through. It's up to you guys. You guys can figure that out.
I don't think there's a reason we need to involve Anaruki.
So leave him here and let him charge you up.
What do you say, Anaruki? Would you mind?
I do not mind. If you think that is the best play, I am more than happy to help.
I think generally speaking, it's probably better that you stick around here and help with any, sticky chaos effects than going in with us and fighting demons or
I
who knows
agree.
what.
Because then Ambrose can be with you. I can be out here.
Yeah.
It would help.
And he punches Jeffrey between the eyes and you get a long rest.
Oh! Hurts every time.
Yeah, you have a massive headache.
Gah.
He can bring, let's see, let me look. So he's Jeffrey. So that would put him at... He can do 7 more people.
I'll take one of those.
Okay. He hits Mop in the bottom right rib, and for a second he feels it crack. And it snaps back into place.
Does Athena need anything? Mook? Is Mook here?
No,
Yeah, she's not
Mook's not
here.
here yet.
I feel like she would definitely
but
need
give
one,
it
though.
to Athena, please.
Yeah, give
Yeah,
it
I'll
to
mark
She
it
me.
needs
down.
her energy back.
I was about to say, if anybody needs a
I
long
have
rest
some
right now,
Bad.
I have her sheet, so I can
Mhm.
do it for you, Cullen,
Okay.
so your PC
Yeah,
doesn't break.
Mop, Jeffrey, Athena. That's 3 out of 8.
Athena.
It's 8 total.
Hi, welcome to Sleepy Time Junction.
Oh, okay.
Cortez and Ian
One
don't
long
need
rest,
it
please.
because they
No.
were able to get one.
I would
Um,
like one, but I want to make sure
Yeah, I was
people
like,
who really need one get one.
Does
first.
anyone
So, like,
need one? Because I
does
would
Ambrose-
like one, but not. I don't. It's not a necessity.
I think
Ambrose should probably get one.
I think War might want
like,
one as
Zune,
well.
Do you need one?
Is it just a long rest?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let me see what I get from it real quick.
What is War? War might need it. War is kind of resource based.
Yeah, that might be
Does
important.
Pestilence
Is-
need anything?
Mm,
Actually, War is not resource based. I forgot.
not really.
Does Death need anything?
Death needs stuff. Death is all resource based.
Yeah. Okay.
I do
Yeah,
need a rest,
okay.
so like, would making the zombies count as her resting since it doesn't take much effort on her part?
Well, unfortunately, you would not have enough time because this is like only moments before you'd go into the doors. Unless you wanted to all wait longer, but I don't think that's the case. I could have said you would have been able to get an hour, a short rest, but not a long rest. And there's something here. There's a person, Anarugi, who can give you the effects of a long rest.
I only need a short rest for my flies to recharge.
Yeah, we already had a short rest because I
then you can get your
upped
short
my
rest.
short rest abilities, but
Yeah.
I do need long rest.
Yeah, if you
only thing I
haven't
need a
done
short rest
yeah, you can do
for-
short rest.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
happy to have
the
my
only
burning
short rest
souls back.
thing I need is for my flies and reaction. Other than that, I don't really need much.
True. Okay.
Imagine not
So,
having a long rest.
Mop, Jeffrey, Athena, Death. It could be
That's
Arya,
4?
Ashley. Yeah, it's Arya, Ashley, Ambrose. Could very easily be slotted in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really
Yeah.
need a long rest. I got a lot of resources still.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll pay.
All right. Are you bringing any NPCs in with you?
How do we?
I don't want to
Yeah,
kill him.
If we can,
Didn't we
Roll.
discuss? Didn't we discuss that we were going to kind of sneak in and take out?
stealth this, yes, exactly.
Yeah, so less people the
if
better.
we can
And I feel like
only bring Anarugi just because he's
Well,
dealt
that-
with
The conversation just had was that you're gonna let Anarugi charge you up,
Let Anarugi
then he'd
stay.
be drained, and then he would stay.
Okay, never mind then. Then we don't have to bring anyone. It can just be us.
Okay.
Question.
Yeah.
For-
Yes.
what was the effect of doing that with the sword again?
You have Scourge your pal.
Yeah, the horns is so that you can actually hurt the Scourger.
So we can hurt. Okay, that's what I thought. I just
Yeah,
wondered if
yeah.
there was like anything extra. to that.
Basically, if you kill someone with the sword, it will actually kill a Scourger, but it will also absolutely destroy anything that you kill with it. Like, it's permadead.
Does it? Yeah, I was like, does it also
Hey
do
Jeffrey,
the?
you wanna do a test run?
Does it also do the cease to exist thing for that little piece, or is it?
Maybe. You don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
All
right.
What about the Shinigami? Is he going with you guys?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes,
That would be
Yes.
and he actually knows how to pick them up.
But we still have what's his face?
You have
Oz-
Oswar.
Yeah, Oswar.
Yeah, he's knocked
Is he
out. We
still
haven't gotten to
unconscious?
speak to
Okay,
him
cool,
yet.
cool, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Silver Lady
We're-
can
I'm,
take
like,
care
hovering
and
around him.
contain him as needed.
He was like
if you don't wanna
in my
bring him.
neck hold for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
We're level 30. Do we have Pass Without a Trace yet?
No.
I mean, Athena could probably do that.
Athena
on
has
us,
done
but...
stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Cortez
No, that's to
has done
say.
in
I
the
mean, this
past.
is
I mean,
comparatively this is a small group, but this is still like
Yeah.
12 people, just like trying to
Okay.
sneak around
Figure it
Scooby Doo
out.
style.
I could
Uh,
probably do something similar to.
What are you saying? We're incompetent?
Do I have
I'm just
footsteps?
saying it's a lot. It's a lot
I
to be
know
sneaky
Anarugi
with.
doesn't have footsteps. Do I have footsteps?
You do, but they're very faint.
What if
Like,
you
very
just
faint.
float?
Could float. Ambrose can
Oh,
just
you're
walk on
right.
nothing.
Nah, fuck you all.
I can also float, dipshit.
I was gonna say the
Nuh-uh.
majority of this party
90%
actually
of us can
floats or
float.
flies.
Yeah, I think we can all fly at least.
I
Yeah.
think me and Mop, Mop
I
and
don't
his
know.
other forms could probably.
I imagine
Yeah,
Jeffrey's
Me and
is just
Athena are the only
very
ones with their
loud.
fucking feet on the
No,
goddamn
Jeffrey,
ground.
you're just
Well,
T-posing
Athena can
through the air.
move person, so she could just
Mm-hmm.
float
Oh
as well.
shit, you're right.
So it's just
me and
you.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey can
Jeffrey
float
can
himself
float,
with
he has his
magnetism.
Oh,
It's
you
just-
guys suck ass.
It's just you.
It's only
Suckers.
me.
Okay.
Listen,
But, I
I don't
mean-
know what my exalted form does yet. I probably don't fly. Don't worry about
See,
it.
the
It's
thing
okay.
is,
I can give you a piggyback.
Okay.
No, you can't.
So, is there any other final prep work that I should know about before you go in?
Give us a second to think about it.
Yeah, and could we recap me because I had to step away for a second?
Yeah, that'd be. There you go. That's a good moment. Can you?
I have an
Nothing's
idea.
really happened. Jacob revived Nep, and you're going in. I have the session 8
Okay, so
recap.
pretty much what I had assumed. I remember what happened last session. I just
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Oh.
really need rest. Can I just eat my way to full health?
If you want to flavor it that, sure.
Yeah. I was about to say we did get a short rest, so if you had any like hit dice, or
How
whatever,
many
you can-
more long rests does Enarugi have
He has 8
that he
total.
didn't use yet?
He has 8 total. He's for sure used Mop, Jeffrey, Athena, Death, Arya as well. So
Yeah.
that
Jeffrey,
is
Athena,
5.
Death,
You could do 3
Arya.
more.
Okay, one for me, and then
Okay.
can I ask him to use those two on 2 other people?
Sure.
Fuck.
That is not a person.
you didn't think
that is
you'd
an
get this
act.
far, did you?
No, I didn't. I don't remember how to repeat, but it's fine. Hey, Enarugi.
Yes, Ashley.
You can help out 2 more people, right?
Yes, and then I will need to rest.
Do you mind finding Jacob and Nep, please? Nep shattered somewhere and Jacob ran off for her.
You want me to help them? They coming with?
They're not gonna come with, but they are gonna need to help out this city right now.
Okay.
And I don't even know what state Nep is in after her dome shattering like that.
I will find them.
Thank you.
He nods and then starts walking off. Okay.
Mop's gonna speak out a little bit. He's gonna be like, when we go in, we might. I don't really know how long we'll be in there, but like, shouldn't we make like a sort of rescue party for them to come in after us if we take too long? Whoever, I guess, would be.
We don't know how long we're gonna take, though.
I know, but
Didn't
it'd be
Enarugi
nice to
say
at
that
least
like
have
no
something
time was
set.
passing at all?
Not right now, no. So we're the most synced up that we've been for both of the planes of existence, or whatever you want to call it. Well, we have a couple other people still out here, and all of you guys that are hanging out here, she
Well-
says, looking at the NPCs that we're not bringing in.
Well, I see that you're all looking at me, so I'll be manning the search party just in case you fuck it up or something. How long you want me to wait? I'll set a timer.
That's what I'm saying. How long are we gonna take? Like,
How
we
long
don't
do you
know.
think we might
A day?
take?
3 days? A week? 5 minutes? 10
Maybe
hours?
3
Maybe by the
days?
end of today.
You know,
Wow, we're
you're
gonna be
all
working fast,
coming
I
to
guess.
forget that
No,
time is
I
going to
just
pass
think that-
much differently when we're through those doors.
No, because we just said that the time is synced up because we just learned from Enarugi.
All right,
weeks ago.
sorry. I'm kind of stopped listening to most of you most of the time.
The
So-
way you were saying
okay,
that made you
dumbass.
sound like a crazy person.
Um,
All you guys do is talk.
I think that if we don't do something quite large in the day that we're gonna go in there, then it's gonna be risking it too much. But if you guys think we can last a couple days in there, sure. I just don't
Oh.
think that might be the wisest of ideas.
I'm sorry if we've already kind of asked this, but the horseman, when you guys all walked out of the doors, where were you guys? Like in hell?
Yeah.
Like, was it more like on the outside? Was it more in the city, or was it
Death kind of indicates. He steps forward.
Definitely not the city.
Well,
Quayla?
we were in Zach's palace right before he opened the doors.
I know that palace.
Okay.
Speaking of Zachariah,
Should we do anything with the soul I've tucked away before we step through?
I keep saying it'll be useful, especially with that ability to lock people away in the abyss, or in this case, unlock people that we might want to get, but that's a different conversation.
All right. Then are we
Are
going to
you
waste
allowed
any more time,
to-
or are we going to walk through?
Are you allowed to use that soul ability, or does someone else need to take that
Well,
ability?
he's not fully dead, just locked into a state. Remember.
So are you allowed to use his abilities, or do you need
That
to
would
like,
indicate
bestow
no.
that upon someone else?
I do not possess the abilities of all the souls I steal.
Is
Steal
there
isn't
any,
the right word.
is there any way that when we go into hell that anyone that shouldn't take the soul from you? Or if it's around you, will it be safe?
It's tucked away in a place that doesn't even fully exist. So I think we should be fine.
And if we wanted to use those powers, how would we use those powers?
You'd ask me to pull them out for you. You'd have to talk to Zach.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't want to do that, but
Yeah, can't we just kill him?
We could, but we haven't yet figured out a way to do so. However, the only means at our disposal is those horns, but that would not really help.
Yes.
yeah, as per usual, we're gonna have to go through 6 layers of bullshit.
Yeah.
More than likely 9, at least.
Right. Okay, so
Okay.
I guess the real question is there anything else that we need to do before we sneak in there and try to get intel?
I
We
don't
got-
think so.
I'm okay.
All right.
Do we got
Even
food?
if there is, we don't have time.
Everyone got food, but it's the only few humans of the group that need to eat.
Do we have Twinkies?
I don't know. I guess that'll be a me mission. I'll go
Jeffrey
back
and
to our
Athena.
storehouse and get some goddamn food. Fucking. I'll start slowly levitating towards the cabin.
Oh my gosh, he's so slow.
Then you get it.
Come on, put
It's
some
not our
hustle
fault
in.
we need to eat.
No, it's your fault. As I
If I go
recall.
too fast, I could snap my neck.
Oh my god, if I go too fast, I can snap my neck.
You're a robot.
Hey, just because I'm a robot does not mean I'm immune to neck snappage.
I can't hear you. I'm magnetizing away.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no,
Let me
please,
repeat
it's okay.
myself.
You're all being idiots. There's food on the dropship.
Sweetie, there's food on the
Their
dropship.
fucking siblings and just kind of runs a hand down and is like, we're fucking doomed.
Hey, you thought that last time.
I still think it. That's not a last time. That's not a now. It's been forever.
You want to put some, you want to put a wager on this?
No, because if I win,
No.
then that means that I have to not deal with you ever again, which I fucking love. And if I don't win, then that means I still don't have to deal with you for the rest of whatever. So either way, I still win.
Alright, fine. But when we do succeed, and, you know, you saying we're doomed over and over again is a funny joke because you were wrong. I will say I told you so.
She's looking at him. Don't make me put out COVID again.
I fail to see how that's, my problem, robot.
Yeah, I'll make it so that it affects you.
I'm very
Yeah,
interested to see how you would make that work.
Effects robot.
You know computer viruses? She points to herself.
Yeah.
Extreme rusting.
All right, so I think overall, are we ready to step into the doors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd actually like to moonwalk into the doors.
Okay.
That's all the same to
can
you.
moonwalk
I would
in.
not like to moonwalk into the door.
One
You
leg,
don't get a
one
choice.
leg is moonwalking. Are you going to
Can
bring
I finally
Cortez's body?
bloodshot into the door?
Ooh, that's a
Probably-
good question.
Probably should.
I'll fucking carry it.
Okay.
Just in
You know,
case.
I could just puppet it around.
Just in case we need to eject, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or something happens, you at least have a backup.
All right, I'm adding Cortez to my inventory.
Baldur's Gate, you pick up the body. All right. So, as you step through the doors, as you enter the doors, you begin to feel reality start to warp around you. Your body continues to move forward, but instead of your body moving normally, it feels as if the world is sliding past you at an inconsistent rate compared to your movement. The world seems to stretch and warp around the doors, while the light seems to be sucked in rapidly until all light and color is gone from you.
Oh god, what is this? 30 feet per second.
It's then you feel your forms ripped from the ground and are pulled aggressively in different directions. I need everyone to roll me a toughness save.
What about the horseman?
Horseman as well.
No, fuck you.
All right, then you
Does-
automatically
Instead
fail.
of a toughness save, can I just roll around on the ground?
Does,
That
does Jeffrey's
Gotta
passive
roll.
come in handy for us right now?
That's what I'm
let's-
saying. I can roll.
It is Jeffrey's passive is effective for war
Oh,
in
weird.
this instance.
oh, that's ew.
Okay.
Look what you got.
We have inspirations as well.
I
You do have
inspiration.
If you are
Mm.
using it, please say so, just so I know not to count the roll.
And a
I'll
mop.
do it.
Man, this ain't worth an inspiration. I'll just take
not-
the
The only
whatever.
person that would get a mop reroll right now is Death.
Oh my god.
Look what
weird.
you got.
Our passives are being fucked.
No, I was about to say this is
Which
specific.
he will use.
It's weird. It's weird.
Ooh. Okay.
I did say I used my inspiration.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
I'm not dealing with it now. One.
Okay.
Okay.
I need
Getting
to-
there.
Goodness. Oh, yeah, there it is.
What does Death have going on right now? Okay. Let's see.
Just want to read it. We got healed, right?
Yeah, you guys should be at full
Yes,
HP.
Everyone
Okay.
should be full HP.
Jeffrey, you
Okay.
succeed. You take 2,750
Wait,
points of
just he
damage.
succeeded?
No, so far. I'm going one at a time.
Oh,
Jeffrey, 2,750.
Ooh.
Ashley, 5,500 psychic damage.
I'm down.
You
I'm
are in a
and
down
out.
state. Pestilence also takes 5,500 psychic damage. Athena takes 2,750.
She's fine.
Ambrose takes
Wait, 5,500?
5,500, yeah.
I'm down.
Okay. Athena took half. Ambrose, you take full, 5,500. Mop, you take full. Arya, you take full even with the 16. And Famine, you take half at 2,750. Both War and Death are also unconscious. Or not unconscious,
Oh,
but down.
shit.
That being
I have a question.
5,500
DM?
full, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm down.
So you said this is psychic damage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm resistant to psychic. How much do I take?
Where's your roll again?
It's
Oh, there
at
it
the
is. There it
bottom.
is. There it is. 38. You
It's at
take
38.
half of half. So you and Cortez only take half of 2,750.
Question:
Yes.
Can I use a reaction
No.
to half that damage? Damn.
No, not right now. You take 1,375. So
Thank you,
Is
good sir.
Is this a mental thing against demons?
Yeah, if it's a
or-
no,
mental,
this
I'm not
is
affected.
this is you guys going through a unstable portal, and you are
No, I
almost
know
being
that.
ripped apart via the weave and reality. Not all of you was making it with you. For those of
I
you
got
that
it.
like Harry Potter, think of lynching. Or not
Ooh.
lynching. What is it?
Splinch.
Splinching. Wrong word. I was like, that's wrong.
Yeah, lynching's a bit different.
Yeah. That's a little bit different. Similar concept, but different. Okay.
They both
So, there's very specific names. So please listen. Ashley, Death, Mop, Pestilence, Arya, and Arya, as well as the Shinigami. You feel heat upon your skin, like a desert sun, but much more intense. You see the perpetual hell sun coming from one direction, but incredibly close, causing the intense heat and making it impossible to even consider looking in that direction. Death and Pestilence know this area as the Burning Ends, the place closest to the Hellfire. We're going to go starting with Mop and Death. You find yourself falling and tumbling through the thin, dry air. I need you both to roll toughness saves.
Oh my god. Tough? Okay.
You got this.
Whatever.
Do we need to roll toughness?
No, just them.
Hindsight is 20.
Okay. So, Mop, you see a only sort of moving Death and yourself fall onto a giant rock pillar, but on top of it there are these spiraling, twisting thorn bushes that you all land in. You take 250 points of damage, and Death fails a death save, ironically.
I believe, because full was 55, you said?
Full was 5,500.
Okay, I would fail. That's 2.
Okay, so you are both at 1 failed death save.
After all that, I'd like to use Second Wind to regain 300 HP, so I can be back.
Being in a down,
that'll raise me back up,
being
right?
in a down state, it doesn't raise. It will raise you back up, but you are not out of the down state until someone else heals you.
Oh, okay.
But it does stabilize you, so you're at. If you people need to see it, go into world information and lore character sheet, and I can link it.
Thank you. Okay,
General actions, remember, and then the down states are in that spot.
Yeah, imagine not having that sheet open already. That's crazy.
It's I would forget about it. Okay.
Yeah, down state is towards the bottom. Down mechanics, you are just in the top part. If your character drops below 0 hit points, their input was called a down state 0. In the state, all movement is halved, and the dash action or extra movement abilities cannot be used. You also lose 2 of your action points, and all damage done is halved and at disadvantage. All self-healing can be used to stabilize, but not be used to bring yourself up from down state. So you are stabilized, and you are at normal down state. All the other effects still apply.
All right.
Death, however, is going to stabilize himself, and he is also in the normal down state. But now you are on the top of maybe like 300, like basically the side of a skyscraper on this small curved point with the rocky ground below you and the sun behind.
Question, Purple?
Yes.
So, is this all happening from their perspective?
It's only them two at the moment. I'll get to you soon.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But the rest are still just laying there.
At the moment.
Okay.
Death, can you heal me real quick? Is it possible?
You see he kind of pulls himself up, and the shadow seems to like drip off of him for a second before it like snaps back into place.
There's something I could try.
And you see Death will use one of the inspired actions that they have to see what he can roll. I'm going to have him roll a... Steiner, if you could just roll me a d20, and I'll add that to Death's... With Death's plus.
Physical dice.
Okay.
It fell. Damn it. Let me try again. 6.
Okay, 6. Not awful. You see Death focuses for a moment and is able to give you both, put you both at 50 HP.
Works for me.
but out of a down state. So now that you are out of the brambles and you've pushed yourself away, you find yourself in a desolate wasteland of red, cracked earth and red, bright light. The place known to death, which he mentions, is the Burning Ends. For death and for done, but a place he hasn't visited in thousands of years, if not more. I need you both to roll me a perception check. Okay. Looking around, it takes a moment. You don't see much until Death points at something. 2 figures. And a large creature inching towards them. Look there. Silhouettes. Could they be the others? At least 2 of them.
Possibly. Let's go check it out before.
How would you like to get down? Are you capable?
A message from the government of Canada.
Oh that was so abrupt and hilarious. Hi, Muggles.
We interrupted his broadcast.
Hello.
Oh, goodness. I'm going to just... How high are we?
About 300 to 400 feet in the air.
Hate that. What are my forms?
But it's not like a straight pillar like a building. It's kind of like curved. And now that you look at it, it's like a giant claw coming out of the ground.
Okay. I'm gonna switch to feline form and just kind of like acrobatics my way down.
Okay.
Kind of doing some flips and kicks.
Roll me acrobatics.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. You're kind of like skidding down, a little rough because this is almost like volcanic shale. Very sharp, almost obsidian-like in some places as well. But red, dry. So as you're doing that, Cortez, Ian, or actually not, just Pestilence and the, sorry, I'm moving some things around. Pestilence and the Shinigami. You see, you find yourself tumbling and hitting the ground hard and rolling steadily towards the edge of nothing. I need you both to roll acrobatics.
Ah, well, shit, here's the end of Pestilence.
That's cocked. That's a little better.
Come on, Grandma.
Hey, Nat.
Yeah.
Oh, nat 20.
Grandma is completely fine as they, yay, skid to a stop as you see the Shinigami go off the edge. If you want, unless you want to do something.
I'm using a reaction to turn into flies and capture him real quick before he gets too far.
Use one of your actions to pull them back up, and you land.
Why do I keep having to save people?
Maybe it's because you are good at it.
Shut up.
I appreciate it. And owe you a debt.
Where the fuck are we?
The Burning Ends.
Oh, great. My favorite place.
You see the Shinigami kind of scans and then points over at the 2 figures that are, and you see that kind of underneath, like about just kind of down the way, is this large flaming scorpion thing kind of crawling towards those 2 figures that are picking themselves up right now.
Should we?
She like leans forward and squints to try and see who it is.
You're unable to tell, but I need you to roll me a death save. Because you're in a down state, correct?
I am.
Please roll me one.
Let's see.
It's a success. So +1 success. Downstate +1. If you succeeded on 1 death save, your movement is reduced only by 10 feet of your max, but other all other downed effects apply. So instead of half movement, it's just minus 10.
Okay. I guess.
Are you injured?
I feel like shit. I feel like I'm about to return to the void in a moment.
Would not be wise to return there now.
No. You got any pick-me-ups or anything on you?
You see they turn and they grab their wrist, and then you hear a they snap off their hand, and then they like throw it towards you as it turns into this black mist. They go, but you are healed for 100 HP. And now no
She
longer
like
have a right hand.
leans into it, and all you hear is, "Ah, that's good."
Use it well, ancient one.
And she like gets up slowly, like from her crouch state.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's... She like waves her finger in a circle, let's go help. That's all I do nowadays, apparently.
You also notice that the zombies you had with you did not come through. You don't know where the fuck they are.
Yay.
You see the Shinigami kind of helps you move. Feel injured in their own right, but helping you move towards it.
Alright.
That being said, Ashley, go back upstairs. Arya. Carol like just left the room.
Just walking down the
You pick yourself off the hard, red, and rocky ground. Sunlight bearing down upon you harshly. You see no one around you at this moment. And the moment of calm mixes with the growing fear of having no one else near you. And you hear a click. A sliding of a hard carapace across stone as a flaming scorpion-like creature curls from the underside of the edge and starts barreling towards you.
Oh,
Both of
barreling
you,
we are downed!
both
No!
of you need to roll me a death save and then initiative.
Oh, fuck! Oh
I'll
my
drop your
God.
tokens down while you're rolling the death
Thanks.
saves.
Ah,
Was it death save?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'll take my success. Sorry, Arya.
Okay, you're in
That was
downstate 1,
okay.
Ari's in downstate 2.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and place your tokens actually right there for me.
Cortez, do you smell that? It smells like my wife is in danger.
Right here?
All I smell is
Apparently I can't
toast.
Smell, according to
Back
Jeffrey, I
here,
can't smell.
Arya.
Oh, back there? Okay. Sorry.
Alright, let me
We're
bring
buddy-buddy right now.
Okay.
Show us the scorpion.
It's not a scorpion drawing, it's just a token. It's a generic one for now.
Damn.
Dang, I was kind of hoping you'd find at least a stock image that looked really bad.
Well, I mean, I could have pulled out the Candyland one.
Do it.
No.
Can I? Are we allowed to react before this thing comes barreling
Nope.
towards us?
Initiative has begun.
Okay. Got it.
Go ahead and roll yours.
Oh, golly. I've never started initiative dead before. This is fun.
We're making our way
Why am I
over.
You are. You're a bit of ways.
Should we roll our initiative or should we just wait?
Not yet.
Or should I roll?
It's because
Okay,
of the
just wanna make
failed
sure.
perception checks on yours and Death's part. You're going to take a little bit longer to get there.
Fair enough.
Gotta love
I thought you were
it.
good at that kind of thing.
Hey God, does my
Okay.
held action go on?
Yeah, but not in the direction of the creature,
I know.
unfortunately. Because you kind of,
It's okay.
screamed as you were falling through nothing and being torn apart. But,
It's fine.
That's what drop does. I'm just kidding.
Arya, it's your turn.
So
Also, the
when it
yellow
says-
is the edge, by the way.
Is the edge,
Actually,
yeah.
this needs to be over here. You guys would probably be more like this.
Okay.
Back
Living
just a
on
little
the
bit. There you go. It kind of curled up from underneath, like it was hanging on the upside down side of it.
Oh, okay. I So it says actions drop to a max of 2.
Yep.
So
2
that
action
means
points.
2 action points only. Okay, cool. Just wanted to be sure. Sorry, just rereading so I know what I can and can't do.
You're a failed down state. If you found yourself in
Yeah.
a one failed down state, you would begin your to
My
bleed out. This
movement's
drops your
down to
movement to 10
10.
feet, and you revert to your standard
Yeah.
form. All transformation abilities can't be used, and reactions can't be used.
No reactions.
Additionally,
can't
all
be
concentration
used,
focus
and then
checks actions
shoot.
drop to a maximum. So you cannot use your wings right now.
Yeah, I can't use my wings and I can't heal and I can't.
You could heal,
Oh no,
just
I
not
can
yourself.
heal. Not myself.
You
though.
could stabilize yourself,
But-
but you can't heal yourself.
If I stabilize myself, does that take away my action? Or not my action, my death save.
Your actual roll.
Your
to
death
save.
save doesn't go away,
Okay,
but
that's
you
fine.
would put yourself in down state +3, which is the same for Mop, by the way. I just needed to relay
Okay.
that.
So I'm
I'm in
actually gonna
downstate
use a healing tone.
+1.
Yes, down state +1.
Oh, okay.
I will use it to stabilize myself.
Okay. You
What
are
else can I do?
stabilized.
Ah.
Ooh, and I can also take that freaking healing.
Yeah, and then you
And-
put your health at 190. Just know you're not out of the down state yet until someone else is
Okay.
able to heal you. But yeah, and that would give you back your action points, so you would have 5 more still.
Oh, okay.
You just can't exceed 80 feet of movement, and all damage done is halved.
Okay. Also, since I'm down, does that mean I can't? I know I can't exceed 80 feet of movement. Does that mean I can't use my wings still?
You'd have to use half your movement to stand up, regardless.
Okay, that's fine. Just wanted to double check.
use
I
your
do not
wings.
like this creature. I have 5 action points, so I'm just gonna. Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna sound call him.
Okay, on the creature.
Yes, on the creature.
It fails. You see the.
Is it dead?
And that really gets people's attention that are moving towards it. You see part of the rock just kind of crumbles off, and it kind of like skitters a couple legs off the edge before pushing itself back up. And then Mop, Death, Pestilence, and the Shinigami all hear this and realize they're being attacked.
And
as I'm coming up, do I see who they are?
You would assume the loud one is Arya.
You want the Shinigami pauses for the Shinigami and Vessel's pause for a second, like as if she's debating now.
It's just gonna change your
Is
time.
it worth it? Alright, I'm gonna use a Sonic Burst on this last thing then.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use a Heavy Screech
Oh,
on the thing.
advantage.
Darn it. That's okay.
Yeah. Remember, half damage for these.
Right.
And
All
that
attacks are halved and disadvantage.
it
Unfortunately,
fails.
dying sucks, guys.
I don't recommend it.
Wait, would it be
that in
normal?
mind.
though? Not the disadvantage. I don't care about the disadvantage. I mean, like the
All damage done is half.
damage. Oh, okay.
Okay, and I believe that ends your turn for now.
That's fine. Yes, that ends my turn.
Okay. All right. It is now the creature's turn. Something strange happens. You see, maybe it's because Arya attacked it, or maybe something else. It goes straight for Arya.
Ah.
That's fine.
Okay. It is going to try to hit Arya with a claw attack first. Roll me defense, dodge, or toughness. Boy, that's a good first roll. Well, that's a bad first roll. So it hits. You see the claw grabs around you. You take 400 damage, which just means you fail a death save.
Fail another death
You have
save.
2
Okay.
failed
If
death
I'm at
saves.
+1, that means I have my reactions. Yes.
+1. All other down effects still apply. So no, you do not.
But it doesn't say
Can
no
I-
reactions in the down effect. It just says we can't use extra
Uh,
movement abilities.
Actually, can
I was
Can I
able to use
ask-
my flies as a reaction to you loud, so
True. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're good. It's the
Also-
other one. Downstate -1.
Yeah, I was like, is she still down?
Ashley is yes.
What? Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, which?
I
wait,
Cause I
succeeded
healed.
a death save.
That's right. Oh
yeah.
yeah. I forgot your healing is radial. So
Oh,
Ashley,
yeah,
you're at
radius.
190. You're healed up.
So
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought it was. Like 40
I'm
feet.
out of being downed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not down.
Am I?
So you could use reaction.
Oh
as
shit.
stated.
Okay, even better. Okay, wait, really quickly, let me add 190 to my sheet. And I'd like to do a fucking reaction.
Okay.
Like, yeah,
As
I'm
the
not
creature
selfish.
rips towards Arya.
I'm going to, fuck. Is that a reaction?
I could probably tell you. What's up?
Does
my
it have
blood clot's a
all-
reaction, right?
Yes.
Um,
But I think it has to have drawn blood, which with the sound, it has not.
no, it's a stun a creature Ashley can
Kill their
see.
ears.
Okay. As a
Can
reaction?
attempt to cancel physical attacks. If they fail the save, they lose the attack they're about to do. If they roll the 1 on the save, they lose 4 action points on their
Gotcha. So it doesn't end their turn, but it can cancel an attack, and if they nat 1, it's real bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to use
I
that.
would like to blood clot this bitch.
Yeah, attack fails. You see it kind of goes and kind of like stumbles, and it like misses at the ground in front of Arya. She's kind of able to step back a little bit. However, that is 1 attack. It's going to go for another claw on Arya. Go ahead and roll me another.
I still have 2 death saves, right? I just want to be sure.
No, because that attack did not hit you. You're still just at 1. This one, you managed to barely dodge that one, but yes. All right, here's another, 3rd.
That's fine.
Go for it.
Okay.
This one hits. This time you would go to that second failed death save.
That second
and you
one, okay.
are 3 action point restrained.
No.
Okay.
Okay. That's 1, 2, and then it's gonna go for a bite.
Not a bite.
Which it
That's
has-
crazy.
Which you can only do when grappled. All right, I need you to make a defense, dodge, or toughness. Try to wriggle away. You managed to save by 1. You kind of like able to kick at its face enough before it just
Stop it!
as you're trying to. You see this burning red center inside its stomach, trying to burn you. And the last thing, it will go for a tail strike on you.
Okay.
I wish I had more reactions. I'm sorry.
No, I don't even have any, so you're fine. Okay, sorry.
You're lucky I can't roll, because I rolled 1.
Yay!
There's a very good chance you should have died.
Yippee!
Oh yeah, I was like,
Okay.
I accepted my fate when
Oh.
36 was rolled.
Cullen. So the blood clot says cancel attacks or end their turn, but they don't stay stunned for the round. So I think because he failed the blood
The
clot,
stun
he
a
can't do
creature,
anything
Ash can
else. But
attempt
he's
to
just not
cancel
stunned.
physical attacks. If
So I
they
had to
fail-
open up my
Yeah, let me
dock.
look at it too. If that's the case. Well, fortunately she didn't get hit anyway. But except for maybe that one. I'll pull that back.
Like then she
Reaction.
can't be grappled or anything like that
What card?
either.
Ash can attempt to stun a creature she can see who's using physical attack. The target fails to save. Their next attack fails. If they roll a natural 1 on their save, they lose attack, and we're about to do 4 action points. This does not leave them stunned
This
for
does
the
not leave
round.
them stunned
So that's
for the
only
round,
that's
but has
only
the
if they
potential
natural
to
1.
cancel attacks or end their turn.
This is only like a natural 1. So think
Got
of
it,
it like
got
a
it, got
counter
it.
spell. So like you countered spell the first attack.
Got it. Okay. That's fine.
Yeah. So yeah, that ends the Hellfire Scorpion's turn. It's now Ashley's turn.
Ashley's going
You are
to
prone, but you are not down.
Yeah, I'm not downed though. But Arya's in a down state. Is
Mhm.
she down 2 now? Or is she
She-
down
she's-
1?
she's down 2.
2. I have 2.
If she fails
death
one more,
saves,
she's dead.
yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna transfusion my really small amount of HP to her. I'm gonna give her 90 back of what she healed
Okay.
to me because she needs to be healed to get out of
Okay,
down.
Arya's out of down state. Don't change your death saves though, because if you go back down,
Okay.
they stay.
Does my success stay?
Yes, all successes and fails stay until you take a long rest.
Oh fuck! Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm. Give me a second. I'm gonna. Where is that? Where did you write that down?
That's always how
What's
I run
that?
it.
No, it's a D. I think that's a D&D
believe it's a-
roll. Is it?
No. Definitely not a D&D thing. 5e, you
'Cause I
your
remember how
successes
it-
and fails just go back to 0.
I don't think so.
I remember
think it's a
that.
short amount of time. We'll see. We'll leave it for now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm giving you 90, Arya.
Okay, that's 1 action point.
Okay. Thank you.
And then I'm going to, fuck. Shit. Okay, I'm going to tendril this guy.
Okay.
How many? Oh, I have all my action points. Yeah, I'm gonna bloody tendril this bitch in front of us.
Okay. It hits.
So, sorry, I'm seeing if it gets vindictive or not.
This one does
Where's
not.
this in my sheet?
Yeah, this one doesn't.
Okay. Then I'm going to.
It needs to make a save to see if they fall down, though.
Oh yeah. If they fall.
It does not
prone.
fall down, though.
Okay.
Remember, half HP back for damage done.
Oh yes. Thank you for reminding me that. Fuck yeah! I'm healing bitches.
And you do have him for a 1 action point grapple now, so his speed is 0.
49. Great. Because I'm gonna. So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna bloodshot him twice in the grapple.
First one hits, second one does not.
That's fine. That first one gets vindictive damage.
Okay.
Fuck you. And I'm getting all that healing back. Well, I'll do it after. And then, I have one more action point.
Just land another bloodshot if you want it.
I can, but I'm gonna see if I can do something before I ichor onto Arya because she ain't dying on my watch. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. I guess I'll just do another bloodshot
Okay.
if it wants to roll. Oops, sorry. There's the first one, not the next
Yeah.
one.
The 48.
Yeah.
It does hit.
And that one also gets vindictive.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Shield of Ichor onto Arya, so I take her hit for her, and she doesn't have to roll another death save. She goes down.
Watch, I'm just putting you there behind her for an indication. You see that the creature... Actually, roll me an insight.
39?
Yeah. As
Fuck.
Ashley initially hits the creature and then proceeds to continue to attack, the creature almost, despite its insect-like nature, seems arguably confused as why you are attacking it.
Oh, shit. Okay.
It's now Arya's turn.
Can I roll the animal handling to tell it to shoo and go? Ooh, actually, hold on. It sparked an idea in my head.
While you're doing this, could I have the other four being Death and Shinigami as well? Pestilence and Mop, go ahead and roll your initiative.
All right, I'm gonna jump my token in like the top right corner.
Yes.
Cheers, love.
Hey, I'm here. What's going
Please
on?
love the batteries here.
Oh my god.
I don't know where
Oh,
I'm coming in from, but
Yeah, if you just want to place your thing up at the top of the map with Mop up here.
Really not what I want to do. Ooh, but...
I got you.
Okay.
yeah, I love it.
I'm in debate. I don't know what to do. Well, we have people here. I'll be fine. I'm gonna try a lullaby.
Okay. Go for it.
But
Okay. All right, let's see. You see, as Arya, you like it falls asleep.
Okay, cool. With that, I'm gonna run all the way back over here.
Okay. Where you? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly. Well, I was gonna fly 100 feet, but like, I think I could just make it to the edge. Do I see them heading
No.
over?
You see, if you
Or
want to
no?
roll, you want to roll a perception check. It takes 1 action point. So
That's fine.
unfortunately not, because it's 6 action points. But I'll say.
Oh shit! You're right. You're right. My bad. Okay, yeah. Then I'll just fly away as far as I can.
Okay.
Thank you.
On their turn, they'll roll again.
Yes.
They wake up.
That's fine. I flew away 100 feet.
They wake up.
Wait, do they get to roll every turn? I thought.
I believe so, based on her dock.
Hold on. Let me relook.
I'm sorry. Just the way that it reads, it seems like they need to be hit.
Possibly. Let me look again.
If they fall unconscious until Arya stops singing, they automatically do.
Until
Upon
Arya stops
being hit,
singing,
they
until they beat the save at the end of their turn.
Okay.
Yeah, so they don't get a turn, but they're awake.
Yes. Okay. I just wanted to clarify.
Okay, at this point, you can now see Pestilence and the Shinigami kind of moving in your direction, but they only appear as silhouettes against the sun. Same thing with Death and Mop now as well. It is Ashley's turn.
Ashley was out of Arya, and she's gonna look at Arya a little bewildered, and then she's gonna look at the fucking scorpion thing. Like, why did it look at me like that? Like the fuck.
It's weird.
That's rude.
Yeah, I'm going to transfusion onto Arya. Actually, Arya, how much HP do you have?
90.
Great. I'm gonna transfusion onto Arya, because I did just heal up a good bit. I'm gonna give Arya 979 of my HP. Which
Okay.
brings me to
I have
1,000,
to
which brings her
math.
You have a calculator, don't you?
979.
79.
No, 979.
979 plus 90.
Okay.
Nice. Thank you.
And then I'm going to. Wait, why'd you move our initiative?
It's all good. I know it's still your turn.
Okay. And then I'm going to. Fuck. I guess I'm smart enough to realize that it probably was confused why I was hitting it. I'm going to blood dash, sorry.
Okay.
Back. To this
Ashley, where are you
area.
going?
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm going to hold my action. I'm gonna hold.
Oh.
Am I allowed to hold 2 heavy blood shots?
You can hold 1 action, and it just
Oh.
costs 1 more action point per hold. So if
Oh,
it's a 4
okay,
action,
I
it counts 5. It counts 3, it counts 4.
Yeah. So then I'll hold a. I'll hold a heavy blood shot. Oop, I didn't mean to roll it.
Well, we'll keep
But
that
that's
one for you.
the
You
one I'm
got a
holding.
pretty threatening advance if you need it.
And I'm gonna stare at this scorpion thing, and I'm gonna say, stand down, to see if it'll actually fucking stop.
Arya, it is now your turn.
How far do you blood dash away from me?
The distance on the map.
Whatever gets me 60 feet near this guy. I needed to be talking distance to the. I keep wanting to call it a crab.
I'll
A
fly like
scorpion.
right here back.
Okay.
Be like, Ashley, stop it.
I'm gonna put out another hand so that she stays behind me and like protect me.
Oh yeah, I'm saying
definitely
she's right.
I'm definitely giving this fucking scorpion the death glare right now. Like, don't fuck with me.
I'll let Ashley do what she's doing. I'll just spam my healing.
That's
All right.
helpful.
You can do that 6 times if you really want to.
It's true. Oh.
Oh yeah, I needed.
What?
all
What
of
was it?
this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Ashley, go ahead and roll me an animal handling.
Whoa. Yes, sir. 22. Dirty 20.
Ooh.
Oh.
I don't know. Is it?
Is it doing that threateningly? Because
It's moving a lot slower than it was before.
Oh. Okay.
It's inched up to you, and Ashley notices it now. It has no eyes.
Ooh. Okay.
It has seemingly these vents that might be nostrils, but then this large kind of circular maw that kind of opens with 2 flaps in the bottom of its jaw that kind of tighten as needed. And it's just kind of 7 rows that you can see of just needle sharp teeth that go back but are licking fire outwards. Its whole body has this orangish red glow that makes it kind of blend in with the sunlight if you were looking in that direction. But it doesn't do anything. It stops. It seems to kind of lean towards Arya, more as like seeing Arya as a threat or a danger.
I will react when I can.
Pestilence. You're like 200 feet away.
I'm also tired and hurt.
You'd be like down over here because you were like running along the edge.
I wouldn't say running.
Hobbling.
I wouldn't even say I would say just walking.
Walking along the edge. You don't have to do anything right now if you don't want to.
No. I'm just looking. She'd look at the creature and... What is the range on this?
You have seen it slowed down a little bit. Either that when you
Like it's just standing in front of Ashley now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But it's not doing anything threatening, and it's not looking at her threateningly. It's just there.
It's kind of hard to see where it's looking because it has no eyes.
Oh yeah, I meant how it looks visually
Its
to us,
demeanor
not what
seems
it's looking at.
Yeah, its demeanor doesn't seem threatening towards Ashley, and it's like half listening.
Okay.
Okay. Pestilence is gonna stay back with the Shinigami, and she's just gonna hold her hand up towards it in like its direction and just like go. This is what I get for caring too much about people. She sends some power towards it.
Power, like trying to hurt
Like,
it? What are you trying to
yeah.
do? Okay. You send it through the area. It fails. Takes 897 and immediately starts clicking and thrashing, preparing to attack.
Ugh.
It has disadvantage on all saves.
Yes, it
So
does.
use that as you will.
If Ashley, you can
sir.
decide if you wanted to release it or not after you see Pestilence kind of this black mist run through the area.
It's thrashing, but it didn't hit, right?
It seems like it's going towards. It's gonna do something in the mere seconds.
Okay. I'll wait till I will not release my held action.
Okay. Okay. Death is able to take their turn now. Death is going to summon a couple of clones. And just send them forward with Mop. But as of right now, you see the Shinigami kind of looks over, turns the head slightly. Actually, doesn't even turn. It just says from beneath the mask, "Should I kill it?"
Yeah. She just kind of grumbles.
Yet they hesitate.
What? What do you say?
Yet they hesitate, indicating Ashley and Arya.
She squints. Then looks over,
These
sees Mop,
glasses.
sees her sibling. No, just give it a second. Let's see what they do. I gave them a something to work with. They
You
can
s-
work with it.
You see the Shinigami kind of lowers and like prepares, holding an action. Ashley's turn.
You said this guy's thrashing around. He's not too happy. That's fine. I'm gonna use inspired action.
Okay.
Because I'm just curious. This is all just for my own fucking curiosity now. And I'm going to that bloodshot that it thought I was going to release on it. I'm actually gonna like lasso around it, I guess. And see if I can get on top of it and quell it down, and
Okay.
like riding an animal.
Go ahead and roll me animal handling. Just another normal animal handling. I was gonna say at advantage, but then Pestilence pissed it off a little bit
And
and
I
made it
will say,
vulnerable.
if it gets to a point
Well,
when
no,
I'm
don't
on
forget
it,
it has disadvantage. So
yeah,
It does.
when I'm on it, if it gets to the point that it actually is going to harm me terribly, then I'm gonna hit it with the bloodshot instead of just trying to wrangle it. But for now, I'm just trying to wrangle it.
Sounds good.
So animal handling.
Disadvantage here. That's all for now.
Okay.
With the
21,
disadvantage
not bad.
does help. You see Ashley it kind of like shudders
I'm
and
gonna jump
clicks
on
and
it.
screeches and then backs up a little bit. Here,
Oh,
don't worry, I
can't
got
be
you.
on it. Thank you.
And you see that Ashley, you notice that there are already kind of markings where some kind of harness or leash or something was already in this place.
Interesting. I'm gonna go, hey, calm down, and I'm gonna see if I can put some blood tendrils in the area that the harness was, so that I'm in control of the harness and what it would have been wearing.
It's hard to see if it's fully calm, but it's not attacking you or Arya.
Love that. Yeah.
That'll end your turn for now. Mop, it is your turn.
How far away am I?
200 feet.
Okay. I am in feline form. I think I have like 100 movement.
Yeah, 2 action points to dash. Could get you all the way to it if you really want to.
Yeah.
See Ashley jump on it.
Actually riding it.
Yeah. But I also
Ashley has it lassoed and
Arya
and harnessed
processing
with
all
blood.
of this.
he was like this is what he's gonna do. He's gonna dash all the way up and he's gonna like kind of slide in and like prepare an attack, and then he just kind of sees what's happening. He's just like stops and stands up and he's like, I thought you were in danger. He's like,
It's
And it, like
not
it
very
kind of
happy
it,
right
it
now.
kind of doesn't seem to like Mop's presence either.
Ooh, I think I have a theory. as to-
I think you two are scaring it, and it's not seeing what we're seeing. You might want to back
is it
up.
like not okay with
yeah.
anybody but
you
demons?
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Okay, he's gonna turn into demon form.
Yeah, helpful.
It seems
How's
a
that
little
work?
less threatened, but it doesn't still seem to particularly like you either.
Like you.
I'll try and be like, I'll try to make my presence not threatening, I suppose.
It does seem to like sniff out at you as best as it can. It kind of makes this.
To do the dog thing where you like, hold out your hand to like.
Roll me
let
an
it
animal
sniff.
handling.
Yes.
Okay.
I haven't harnessed, so I'll like hold it back if anything.
Okay. That's good.
Not too bad. Better than my animal handling rolls.
Okay.
Good, scorpion demon.
Arya, it is your turn.
So I
Seems to
can't
kind of
turn into
regard
a
him.
demon. Do you want me to just leave or?
Just fly up. It really can't see.
Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna fly up. I'm gonna fly up about 30 feet. Wait, how tall is it?
The scorpion?
Yeah.
It sits at maybe like. It sits at like the top of its like lower like just body carapace.
Yeah.
The tail curls up higher, but it's like to Ashley's shoulder.
Wait, how about the tail?
The tail is like,
like-
a good. It's like Mop's. It's like a little above Mop's head, like 12 feet
Okay,
up.
okay, yeah. So I'll stay at 30 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, fly up 30 feet, and you know what? I'll help him out. Hopefully, this might. Let's piss him off.
It doesn't seem to particularly like it.
Okay, I'll take it off.
It does seem to calm it down after the initial freak out, so you're not sure what it means exactly, but as of right now, the creature is subdued and initiative is out. Feel free to talk for a second. I'm just going to use the restroom.
Sorry for hurting you. You
Start
scared
patting
me.
its back, and I'm giving it the my normal aura that just lets everyone have a blood tether, hoping that it helps it out. But I'll kind of look at Mop and be like,
Oh, that's pretty.
Fuck, are you alright?
I'm a little banged up.
A little?
I thought you were gonna die.
A little banged up, and you still came for us. Nice to see.
Well, I didn't know what was going on, so I just didn't want
How far is my thing?
anything worse to happen.
Still 40 feet.
Pestilence, is that you hobbling over here?
You just made
What you want?
It's like, oh god. Todd.
Dinah.
Yeah.
Pestilence now hobbles over.
Go down and heal him.
I'll heal him.
Oh
before.
Please
shit!
do that
heal
so
Pestilence
much.
Too. Oh
my
god, are you alright?
I'm gonna
No!
I'm healing Steinar, then I'm going straight to her and be like, are you okay? Oh my god, I'm dusting off whatever, like her clothes.
I don't know where my babies are either, so that's making
Shinigami,
me
you
upset.
too? Fuck, where is?
He's
So-
missing a hand.
Oh god, it looks awful.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. I'm just
What a crazy
healing everybody.
predicament.
Okay.
Where's everyone else? Empress? Athena?
Probably dead.
Don't
say
fucking
that.
say that.
Wow.
They must have
You only said
resisted
Ambrose,
whatever.
Athena.
They must have resisted or was
I know
sent
you're
somewhere.
fine. Fuck you.
They probably resisted or got sent somewhere else other than us.
Of course we got sent somewhere else.
It's
Oh, is it because we all fucking died?
Probably.
didn't feel like I died
Wes,
this time.
did we die? You can feel that, right?
For a moment, many of us died, or at least succumbed to the pain.
Well,
Yay.
It actually wasn't that painful. It was like a little bit of a woozy dry spell, and then I was back. It was crazy.
if I switch
Can't imagine
back
what that feels like.
to mop form, will it be still aggravated? Or are we good with the scorpion
I
thing?
think it's okay.
Just don't.
It
Just maybe just
seems
stay
it
a
seems
little away
very
from it. It
weary.
doesn't like
It
you
seems like
guys.
guarding Ashley.
Oh, love that.
I'm sorry for hurting you. I don't think.
I don't
you
think it
understand
understands you, Arya.
me. But it's a thought that counts.
Sure.
What does it say?
Then you see all of you then hear a,
Uh-oh.
and
This
then
might have been a
however
baby.
to pestilence and death, that's a familiar growl, and you're like, oh.
Oh.
You see Macula kind of curl out of the shadows.
Yes!
Yeah.
Sam is gonna be upset. It's the only thing going through death
Hey.
and pestilence's head.
Macula, calm down. It's not attacking you. You don't have to attack it.
Come here. Come here.
I will heal up the Doge if the Doge looks hurt.
The dog looks at pestilence and goes and stands over next to death.
Alright. Well, see if I try being nice to you in the future.
You see death just kind of reaches up and pats it on like the side of the neck. As
Yeah, no. Macula next to you, Death, is a look. It's kind of nice.
You would have seen if you think this is impressive, you should have seen my own ride. Same with pestilence and wars, but ours was taken from us. Macula was the only one to resurface.
I miss
Cool.
baby.
Indeed,
So
it
those of
was
you
gone.
guys who don't normally have rides, you guys want to hop on and we can maybe ride this scorpion somewhere where our friends are?
I'll
I'd rather.
fly nearby it. I don't want to scare it.
Yeah, I said those of them who can't fly.
How do we get out of here in the first place?
I'm gonna look up and look around. Where are we, DM?
Now that you've collected yourselves and have found at least some of your party, you're able to take a better look at everything. While difficult to see, you can all make out a massive cliff face that curls up and inwards like a massive cave wall. While in the other direction, you see a flat landscape of red, washed stone, broken up minimally by pillars of stone that rise up like jagged talons. Roll me perception.
Mhm.
All of us, or just?
All of you in this
I was
group.
about to roll a dodge. My muscle memory's kicking.
Oh, and my heartbeat sense that's just on.
But pretty decent today.
No heartbeats other than the ones you see before you.
Oh, how much did you heal Pestilence for?
I healed
Full
everybody
health.
up to full.
It will take a
Yeah.
while, but
Oh.
Arya is
Yeah, it
like,
takes a
slowly
bit,
healing
but-
everybody up. But you see that
Pestilence pests you on the head. Thank you, dear.
Pestilence
You're
and
welcome.
Death notice it almost immediately as they are looking around and are able to slowly point it out to the others. And as you turn your gaze to the horizon around you, to some relief, and also confirmed by Ashley, there are no other signs of life. But your disappointment, you don't see much of use, other than that you are in fact in the burning ends. However, just at the edge of Death and Pestilence's vision, you can make out what appears to be a shadow of buildings and structures of decent size.
Yeah, nothing within 1,500 feet of us.
Okay.
Alright, everyone round up on Scorpy. We gotta go that way. And she points towards the direction
I'm
of
gonna
the
pat-
big buildings.
Scorpy's back. And I'm giving my empowering aura
Mm-hmm.
of the heartbeat blood tether to the scorpion too, so that the scorpion knows we are no longer enemies. We are.
Doesn't
for
seem
each
to
other.
regard you, Pestilence, or Death as enemies, or the Shinigami. Does
Yeah.
not want anything to do with Mop or
It
Arya.
can sense Mop and Arya, and it probably doesn't like it. But it's
Like,
supposed
no,
to be
I don't
hey.
agree with you.
That's fine.
I love
You see-
that.
you
It's
see-
okay.
You see
We can
Death
fly.
kind of gives a pat to Macula and say, "For the time being, may I have a ride?"
Oh,
Macula
yeah,
kind of
Macula gets big.
Don't you do it! Don't you do it!
allows Death to get on and kind of
You
raises
little
gorgeous.
shit.
his hand down to Mop and Arya. Macula kind of looks at Death like, really? But allows it.
I'll
Alright,
take it,
yeah.
yeah.
I was just gonna run on the side as like a cat, but
I mean, you could if you really want to.
nah, that's fine. I'll take Death's
Alright.
hand, I guess. Not in the symbolic sense.
As you make your way across the desolate landscape, the sun burns into the majority of you. The only relief are the long shadows that stretch on endlessly from the talon-like pillars. Now I need everybody except for Ashley to roll me a concentration or focus saving throw.
Whoa.
Why?
Ashley is unaffected by this.
Concentration.
Ooh.
That's a failure.
Concentration, What?
Concentration or focus.
Hmm.
Ooh.
25.
That is a failure.
Dang.
What the fuck?
It's okay, Steiner. We suffer together.
Death is fine. The Shinigami fails.
It's okay, Shinigami.
Pestilence, if you can
We'll
go ahead
suffer
and
together.
roll.
Yep, sorry. Give me...
Oh, good.
What am I rolling?
A
Concentration
concentration
or
or
focus?
yeah.
I choose defense.
I'm pretty sure concentration is going to be better. You save. Pestilence is fine, a little bit more used to it. Same with Death. Shinigami isn't usually up in this area. So the fail, which is Arya, Mop, and the Shinigami. You have contracted hellfire poisoning.
Dang it.
because you are too close to the vicinity, I'm going to drop this in the Super D&D chat.
If you or a loved one are affected by hellfire poisoning, you may be available with financial
So-
compensation.
Disadvantage on attacks
A
and
message from the
saves. All
government of Canada.
perception checks roll negative 20. Negative 20 to all rolls?
No, all perception checks have a negative 20.
No, I
though.
know. That's crazy. Movement speed and all movement abilities are reduced to half speed. All concentration abilities fail, and in combat you can't use reactions. Hellfire poisoning lasts until the target can spend an hour of rest in a cool place out of the hellfire. Dope.
So
Does the hellfire?
If I get
Hey.
hellfire poisoning, I'm quitting
Question.
the session.
you're good. Yes, Steiner?
Can I lessen this by just kind of forming my mop as an umbrella over Macula?
It helps a little, but it's not fully enough, and it's because it's not a cool, dry place. It's out of the sun,
Okay.
but not cool or dry. Well, it's very
Aw.
dry, but not cool. So those of you that failed seem to wilt in the sunlight. Their eyes become unfocused, and their pace slowed. They slump on the back of Macula, and you feel like your
Oh,
mind is
fuck.
far away, and that quick step and speed just isn't there. And for everybody that's saved, it is still very hot. It's uncomfortable.
Does anybody else feel dizzy?
Oh, you guys look awful. Let's just get out of here. What are those buildings we're heading to, Pestilence?
Huh? Probably.
So,
Okay.
as you're heading to it, we're going to actually cut away for a moment.
Yes, sir. Where are the others? I really want to know.
So, let me cut to
Dead.
the others. Just go like... Where is it? Everyone else being Jeffrey, Athena, War, Ambrose, Ian / Cortez, and Famine. You find yourselves sucked into that void, but unlike the others who felt that burning heat, you feel a different kind of burning. You feel the burning of a biting cold of ice. Athena and Ian / Cortez. Ian and Cortez, of course, being the first to wake up, sees nothing. Not even an ounce of light. But what he does
Turn on the
hear, what
flashlight.
they do hear, is a cry from Athena off behind him, a mere 100 feet or less.
You mean 0 feet?
Hold on. But by the sounds of it, he's being picked up by something. And yes, indeed, Athena, you're being picked up by the back of the neck by warm, large hands with a grubby texture to them. They start to choke the air out of your lungs as you both hear, "How did you wind up here, Fleshed?" I need
Daddy? Sorry.
all three of you to roll initiative as soon as I pull the map
Let's
over.
go.
I would like to go first.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Actually, this creature has the passive.
Shut your mouth, soon.
Go ahead.
You will be the first one I'm not saving.
Go ahead and place your token here.
Oh wait, that's right. I'll
Jonas.
move-
Hey, we can use your token this time.
Yeah, go ahead, Cortez.
Okay.
Place your token over here.
Wait,
Yeah, you can
Oh,
be the
no.
token
Over
this
where?
time.
And then I'm going to put Athena
Sorry.
up there.
Cortez,
this is
you go down.
completely random, but did we come
Okay,
up with
there.
a catchy name for the Ian Phantasma combo for no reason?
L for it.
E-Fortes.
L4N. Okay, thank you.
I call it E-Fortes.
No.
But
You're not here yet.
I want to be in a corner.
No. You're not allowed to be in the corner.
What about like
Most-
this?
Oh, I can't see you. Ooh.
I was sneaky.
You're
snoop.
blended in.
Look, I think
Hold on, I
you
got
rolled
you.
initiative wrong.
Yeah, don't worry. Here,
Oh,
I'll time travel back.
Okay.
I'm watching guys. I'm
Alright,
watching.
go ahead and put your... Go ahead and roll your initiatives.
What the fuck?
Ah,
Okay.
much better.
You didn't realize yourself.
What the fuck did I fucking... What's my initiative?
There you go. Okay, and let me roll for the others. Cool.
Jonas, you have to roll for Ian separately on the like.
Yeah, but
The what, Lord?
Oh, the demon
Wait,
lord.
they got one creature to fight. What the fuck is this?
It's
I made
called.
$10.
Yeah, fuck, bitch.
I'm feeling a heavy bias.
It's fine. Maybe they're weaker. Maybe they're squishier.
It's a little demon lord.
No, we died. You guys didn't die. Fuck you.
Well,
Yeah,
some of them died.
I'm
Fair enough.
hoping that this demon lord is a little less intense than like a 5e demon lord.
Well, remember, you guys are a lot more. You guys could wipe the floor with demon lords in 5e.
Ah, I don't know, man.
5e gets some broken shit
Okay,
in.
so the biggest thing, there is no light at all. There's only sound. As of
Oh,
right
that's
now.
great.
Flashlight?
I did say I activated a flashlight while you were. I don't know if that did anything.
You can see like 15 feet around you.
15 feet.
Let's go.
I'll add a little thing.
Oh, I was about to do that.
That's all you can see. Ian, you're up.
But I heard.
Roughly in this direction.
Which direction?
I'm a robot. I know how directions
Marco.
work.
Oh.
Polo!
No Marco Polos.
Wait a minute, I gotta look at my stuff. I don't have sonar, do I?
Marco, grab your hands.
We have like I believe we have infrared. Yeah, we have infrared. What does that show us, DM?
It's bright spotlights in various
Oh,
different
it's
spots
cold
on
in
the
here.
map. It's because it's ice cold. There is a couple spots that just. You see that there are. Let me see. Look over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15 different enemies that light up. And Athena.
Oh, great.
Ian's token also in the corner.
Oh, so Athena lights up though, so you know
Yep.
that's
And she is being held by something very large.
okay.
Daddy? Sorry.
So step 1.
I'm dead.
Aha.
Okay. You move up to her, and as you do, the light kind of shines on this large red bulbous creature.
Excuse me, good sir. That's not yours. So, if you wouldn't mind putting down the lady, I'll be taking her now.
Why you wanna?
He like holds it up high like a kid holding the thing up too far.
Oh, well, you see, the lady is a good friend of mine.
Friend.
Yes. Never heard it.
Have to see what Kay wants.
Well, no, you see, it's not really like a if you could, it's like a no, this is what's happening type of deal. Like,
You won't fight.
I don't want to fight because it's in your best interest that we don't fight.
Can I just, like, can I do a thing? Can I do a thing?
It's not your turn.
I got this, okay? You're in zero danger right now.
I am being choked the fuck out.
You're in zero danger.
That's what you said about Mooncon.
No, didn't say that actually. Not once did I say she was in zero danger.
You didn't have a chance.
He doesn't.
I'm just saying, every time Ian has said this person is gonna live, they've lived.
Yeah.
So you
Especially-
see that the creature doesn't seem to be planning on giving Athena back at this moment.
Okay. Yeah, plan B.
Well, yeah.
You also notice that as you're no longer looking at his bulbous face, you see that he's wrapped in different creature skins. Not furs, skin.
That's fantastic.
Demons,
So-
humans.
It's immersion, Poke. Keep it off.
So he didn't fulfill my request like I asked.
Mm-hmm.
So how is he holding
Athena
Athena?
by like the back of the neck with one finger curling up to the top of the head.
Great. So I would just like to cut off the whole arm.
Go for it. Roll me an attack and a strength check. This is a big boy.
There's a big ball.
Okay, but
It's a big old.
here's really what I want to do, right? So it's not just like I'm gonna cut just straight through with like a cyborg slash off of pure strength. I want to like do a bunch of quick strikes so I weaken the arm in various places, right? Making the whole slice easier.
Okay. You can do that. Go ahead and roll me a dex then instead. Along with
So
the
just-
attack. Just roll me one attack and then the dex. You see that you... I think it falls to the ground.
I'll catch her,
Okay.
and we'll take a couple steps back, and then
He's gonna swing at you with the arm that just got lobbed off. What's the reaction? Go ahead and roll me. Ooh, roll me a defense dodge or toughness.
I think I'll react quick dash to just immediately disappear from there then.
Unfortunately, that does not work against him.
Oh, that's fun.
He has, because he's used to this terrain, he can react to non-reactable opportunity attacks only.
Great. Then can I use another reaction?
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess can I use Poke's reaction to go into defense mode here?
Sure.
And
defense
then what
mode?
was the saves again?
Defense dodge or toughness, please. He's smacking
Alright.
you with his own arm.
52.
He natural 20'd.
Ugh!
So he
That's
takes
fine,
the
'cause
arm. It
I'm
doesn't
getting
even
hit, not
it doesn't
Athena.
even hit the ground. As he like grabs it and just instinctively just you see that there's like this rush of wind and you get hit in the side of the head and you take 1,006 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm
Ow.
gonna use my second reaction to half that with freaking.
These guys succeeded their death saving throws, right?
Yeah.
We succeeded on drugs, bro. We took half
Okay.
damage of the half damage.
Yeah, they're taking quarter damage now.
Right, I forgot about that.
But yeah, coming up before all the shit. Did Athena, Ian, or Cortez fail their toughness save initially?
We succeeded
You
initially.
succeeded. Athena succeeded. That's right. You guys are all good.
I very much failed.
We'll get to that. Don't worry. Okay, I believe that ends your turn. You can still move away, but he did
How much
clock you
damage
in the
was
head.
that now?
1,006 reduced to quarter. Let's see. Calculator. Divided by 2. 83 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to move a good bit away.
Hold on, that's wrong. Wait a minute.
Because you said that I saw, like, what, 15 enemies?
251 points of damage, sorry. There are 15 enemies total. Sorry, wait. You notice 14.
251. Got it.
Okay. So, yeah, I'll move away, and then as I'm moving away, can I just be like, this is not a fight we want to take? But I'll move, like, I don't know, somewhere, like, over here.
Okay. Alright,
Aim it like Ashley.
Athena's turn.
And it's not the fight, it's not the fact that we can't win the fight, it's that I don't know where my friends are.
Can I,
You're just being moved around. You see Ian come up to you. You see him catch you, kind of Cortez also catching you. And then you are pulled back away, and it's just completely dark, except for like a small ring of light.
can I, sorry, my brain is dying. I want to find my friends. Can I try and link to their minds? See who I can. Or no, I want to use energy. Great.
Bro, all you gotta do is put it out there, and I'll see it.
I want to use energy sight, and then I want to try and find the energies and the auras that I know best, like Ambrose, Clay.
Are you trying to make this a big thing or just like a hey, who's around me?
A big old thing.
Alright,
I
it would
should
be
have said
inspired action.
inspired action first, huh?
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a ingenuity or mental, please. You see that there are many different auras and many different minds in this icy area. You were able to kind of pick up on Ambrose in a direction, as well as Jeffrey. You get vague indications that famine and war might be nearby as well, but others might be too far.
Can I keep this up for the time being?
For a bit, yeah.
Okay. And then is it okay if I pop clairvoyance on E4
Yeah, you can do that.
Cool. I'm gonna do that.
Gonna drive me nuts.
And so I'm going to let them know where Jeffrey and Ambrose are.
You just point in two different directions.
They're over there. Jeffrey, Ambrose, and pointing to the specific one.
Which direction was Jeffrey and which direction was
Jeffrey.
That
Ambrose.
Oh, which way?
Sometimes.
All right. You see that now it's the grunts' turn. The normal-sized demons. The three of them. They kind of look. One of them shouts, "Ellen, wake up!" You see they rush towards you guys, moving very quickly. You see one kind of fades into shadow and then appears in front of you guys, right there, appearing in the mist. It's going to attack at. It's going to attack at Cortez/Ian. I need one of you to roll me defense justice.
There's no such thing as defense mode in hell.
I beg to differ.
Sorry, who's rolling?
They are.
Well, you better stop begging,
Inspiration.
Is it because you're in defense mode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still hits. You see that?
I would be scared if we were at low health.
This shadow kind of strike comes through in these three claw strikes that strike across your chest and kind of almost hit Athena. You take 890 points of damage.
What type of damage is this?
Necrotic.
Damn.
Resistance.
The quarter damage, 890 quarter. You can figure that out. You see another one is going to try and this kind of like purple glowing one is going to run up to.
What was the total again? I'm sorry.
890.
890.
It's going to run up.
Quarter.
Yeah, quarter damage because resistance and then defense mode. It's going to run up and try to grab Athena. So I need Cortez or Ian to roll me in acrobatics or athletics to avoid her being grabbed from you.
I have a 26 athletics. I mean, acrobatics, my bad.
I have a plus 37.
Alright, you go.
You see they almost grab, but you kind of turn her out of the way. And another one is going to come in and try to trip the both of you.
I don't think I can be tripped.
Probably not, but he doesn't know that. He slides it. Were you flying? I don't know.
No, we're not flying.
Just moved back. Okay.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
He's going to try to trip you. It's still going to be an attack regardless, so defense, dodge, or toughness. He does hit for 380 points of bludgeoning damage. He tries to trip you, and you like fall, but then your joints bend, and you just snap back upwards. What? Fuck! That ends their turn, and then there's a bunch of imps that are going to shoot a bunch of fire in your general direction that will hit both of you as an AoE. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm resistant to fire.
That's nice.
But is Athena?
I am.
Athena's not. I don't think.
That's okay.
I need you to roll.
I hear human skin doesn't burn.
Roll me 5 at a time.
So they're just shooting fire, right?
Yeah.
I would like to quick dash upward.
Okay. They're kind of like following you a little bit as you go, but you manage to avoid them.
Yeah, we'll say we'll go about a good, like, 60 feet up.
Okay. Gotcha. You are able to do so. That will end the imps missing the line of attacks. You see,
Gonna fly.
you see the demon lords. You
I have
hear,
a feeling that's gonna happen.
you hear a thump, and then you see the ground actually gets launched up at you like a seesaw as he stomps the ice. So I need you to all, both of you, to roll me a defense or dodge or toughness in this case.
Wait. I have a question.
Hmm.
So the ice is coming, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I were to, I don't know, throw Athena.
Well, you can't react to this because you can't see it.
I can react.
You can't see the ice. All you hear is a cracking, and then all of a sudden a woof.
I could lawyer this one, but I don't really want to. So you win this round.
Yeah, DM who makes up the situation.
But can I impose disadvantage because rules?
You can, if you make the save, you'll give Athena advantage.
Oh, nice.
So, defense or dodge or toughness.
Yeah. Oh my god! Pokemon, I need you to take over.
Do you have inspiration?
Yeah, I've got 2 actually. I'll throw an inspiration into the ring. Poke, I'm gonna need you to roll it for me. I think I'm fired for a minute, you know?
That's your dodge plus 40. Where is that again? There it is.
It's under defense mode.
You know, it's funny because I almost clicked speed mode.
Don't switch us into that one.
Man, you're dead.
Right.
Thank you. 56.
There we go.
That's a 56.
Okay, there you go. Athena, you will get advantage on your dodge or toughness save.
Cool.
Okay, 33. They save, Athena does not, and because of that, I need you both to roll me a athletics. Not Athena, just Cortez or Ian to roll me an athletics.
I don't.
Yeah, because this is to see if they hold on to you or not.
I have a plus 10, so I'll roll it.
I only have plus 9.
Okay, 16. Athena goes flying from your guys' arms as you kind of get hit and locked off a spot.
It's fine.
And she lands, starts sliding down the ice towards the Demon Lord.
That's fine. It's our turn next.
Yes. You see that you'll take half of this, well, which is quarter of this because you guys saved. Athena will take the full.
Yeah.
You take 412 points of damage.
And
What's
that's already
the
calculated?
What's the damage type?
Bludgeoning.
Yeah, I don't think you're immune to that.
Yeah, no. I mean, I was once upon a
Was that
time.
already calculated, Purple? The 412?
That's the full.
That's a full. Okay.
But you save, so you'll take 206. But then defense mode, you take 103.
103. All right. So just to let you know, Jonas, out of that entire combat, we've taken a total of 420.
Let's go!
That's so funny.
Sorry. I took 412, correct? I just want to make
Yes, you took 412. Okay, that brings us over to Cortez's turn / Eden's turn. Athena is now here.
Jonas, already been subtracting it from your sheet as well.
Why would you do this?
Because you were in the middle of doing your turn. I was like, I'll do you the favor. So this is where we're at right now.
Okay. You know what? If you want to be the health man, you can be the health man.
Okay.
You're in charge of health now. I'm just gonna put that out there. Don't mess up.
I'll try. All right, let's overclock. No, check it.
I mean, I don't think we do that now.
No, definitely not.
It's usually an end of turn thing.
So, let's do Divine Radiance. Wait, no. Wait, was that what it was? Yeah, Divine Radiance. And because this also active, passive means that it doubles in size, so we have a 60-foot radiance of light.
Ooh.
And it'll affect every enemy within 60 feet if they happen to be within 60 feet.
And not, a lot of them are. Let's see. Upon activation or start of Cortez's turn, that would be 1, 2, 3 of them. It's just those 3 actually. The other ones are outside the radius. But that's a natural 1 for 1, an 8, and a 3. They take double damage to this. So you see the 3 grunts that had rushed up to you. They just get incinerated from radiant light because they took the double damage. You hear a ah! Okay, nice.
All right. I'm gonna go into Demon Metal Density, and let's use our movement to get to Athena and grab her.
Okay, you pick her back up, which does upon activation. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there's only and then when my turn rolls around again, it'll reactivate. And then have 1 action point left. While I'm holding her, I want to see if this is still possible to make. Oh wait, no, because this is active. Actually, no, that wouldn't work. I keep forgetting the downside to that ability now. If that's the case, I guess I'll just use a. No, I can't use a dash because that's 2 action points. Frick. Right, I moved 8. I moved 80. I'm technically halved. So... Well, no, we're going by Ian's flight speed. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Keep forgetting that.
You don't really need to measure that much.
Yeah.
Pretty far.
So I guess I'll just use the rest of my movement to go as high as possible, and let's use an action point to put a light shield around Athena.
Okay. Gotcha. You see that as you kind of step up and do that, the divine light, you see that there is a rustle of movement, and gently, like a chalkboard nail scraping over a chalkboard, this light as like these long pincers kind of start to shuffle forward, and you hear a voice just say, "What is the meaning of this?" You see at the very periphery of the light, you see this creature with no eyes, just these sockets. But instead of where the eyes being completely empty, there are these long feelers or tendrils, or like almost like cat whiskers, but they move on their own accord, almost seemingly feeling, tasting, smelling the air. And there's just a large kind of hanging maw in front of it as this large, hunched over figure that's loosely humanoid. The one that they were calling to be K has woken up. And for the moment, combat is paused.
Okay. Well, it's Ian's turn next, so he can take over conversation. I'm just holding on to Athena.
They say, "What is the meaning of this?" And they kind of look, and you see one of those tendrils kind of taste the radiant light.
Newcomers, yet you attack them. They attacked us. Stupid
Whoa!
fast.
You tried to kill my friend!
They fell on my head.
Okay, you didn't have to choke him out.
I wasn't yet. Flesh is so wily.
And I did say that you should comply because it's in your best interest. I
Don't
will
know
left.
what comply means in that
It means you should have just
Stop.
put her down, done what I said, and then
And
I would
you
have been
picked
on
her
my
up
way.
in his fun. Silence. Givesk.
Thank you.
I feel like we got off on the wrong foot.
Can I, because I still have energy sight up, can I just like pick up Ambrose? Is he still there?
He's still there. He's moving around. As this is happening, we're going to cut over to them. As this end of fight. But for the moment, Ambrose and Famine. You see that the two of you have landed up somewhere quite high.
I believe Famine is AFK.
Oh.
Or BFP.
Hello? Famine?
Huh?
Me? Okay.
He messaged me earlier, but I don't know if
Gotcha.
he's still.
I can do either of these in order, I guess. Sorry, Zud. Either of these work, which brings us
It's
over
fine.
to...
I got ice cream.
which puts us over to Jeffrey and War. As well as, Jeffrey and War. You see that there is a brief moment where, there we go. You see that you are both thrust into the dark and cold space, but only for a brief moment before you crash through a delicate surface. More than likely a thick sheet of ice, before tumbling into even colder water. I need you both to roll me toughness.
Alrighty.
Jeffrey gets it, and with a War rolled a 1, and he doesn't have a inspiration I'd be able to use. So, Jeffrey, you see the slowly freezing and bleeding out form of War just fully into the water as you kind of resurface back up and above.
I'm immediately looking around. Do I see any allies besides War?
You see nothing. You don't even see War anymore. That's how little light you see. You just saw him and gasp as he falls past you, and he hits you slightly as you bounce into the water.
Okay. I'm going to go into Metal Form Harden, and I'm going to try to sink. I'm going to heat myself so I emanate an aura.
As you sink lower and lower and lower and lower, roll me a investigation or perception to see if you can find him.
Okay.
The dim, barely lit light of your own body. Before you finally grab onto him, you see his metal, the metal side of his arm kind of catches onto your metal mask, kind of catches onto yours, and you pull him up, and you get both of you out onto the ice that is already starting to freeze over and reconnect. You get out just in time.
Okay. And is he unconscious?
He is at 2 failed death saves now.
Hey, are you okay?
I will see. That's a success. He's fine at the moment.
Okay, look, we gotta get some help here. Where the fuck are we? Do you recognize this place?
There's no light to be seen here. Couldn't tell you. Not yet. It's somewhere in the further reaches on the downside of hell.
Well, look, if stick to me, we're gonna get out of here. Aria?
Your voice echoes.
Ashley?
Only perception. With advantage, because War is helping. That's 3 successes. And a natural 20 puts War at 1 HP.
Hey, nice.
One net one.
You see, as you look around, you start to hear vague echoings of talking, and you hear screaming, yelling, a kind of metallic-like blast in movement, cracking of ice. Not too far away, maybe a few hundred feet.
Okay. I'm still gonna be in my metal form, but I'm going to help shoulder War. Do I see the body of Phantasma anywhere?
Mm-mm.
Well,
Gosh.
fuck. Can I use my magnetism to see if I can find it?
You look around, you're pretty thorough with it. It's not in the water, you're fairly certain, and it's not anywhere in the general vicinity.
That's great. Well, I guess I'll uncheck that from my inventory.
You can build him another one. It's not that difficult.
Okay. I'll start heading towards the sound, but I'm keeping my wits up.
Okay. Start making your way towards it. Is Femine back? Crow? Crow!
6.
Ah! Xbox Game Pass! PC
Damn.
Game Pass!
I mean, he really must be dead.
Have
Yeah,
you
man.
guys ever had the refreshing beverage Mott's apple juice? It's absolutely amazing. The best apple juice on the market.
All right, then.
We could take a break for a little bit.
Yeah, we can take our 15-minute break, and hopefully that should be enough to get him back, and we'll pick up with Ambrose and Femine after that.
Let's go.
Sweet.
Great job so
Femine.
far.
Bad. I didn't mean to be rude. My name is Jonathan. How you get in my house? Okay, I'll tell you, but you gotta promise not to get mad. I took your doorknob off. Get out of my house! I told you not to get mad.
No, not body swap, body snatch.
Hi. Hey. Well, not really body snatch. It's just a little more like.
No, you're
take my
robbed.
soul.
You're robbed. You're robbed. You're
Man,
My
remember
body was
Snatch?
snatched.
Your body got
I'm so mad.
deviously licked off the
I'm so mad.
streets of
I'm
Arvale.
so mad.
alright?
Get off the building, you bitch! And you're the one who made it go away! You fucker is the reason this is a problem!
What the fuck is happening?
Ma'am, my ears. Ma'am,
Ma'am, this is not a chili.
Yo, we're gonna have to rectify that one with an angelic you after this one.
ma'am, you're currently outside of the Red Bull mini fridge. I'm gonna have to ask you to calm down.
All right, everybody, we are back. We're going to be picking up from where we left off. The group 2 is kind of still converging to be group 2. We're going to be picking up with... No. Group 2 is converging to be all together because they're split into 3 parts. But we are coming back with Ambrose and Femine, or Famine, known colloquially.
I don't know if that's right.
It's right enough.
I don't know if that's even true.
Sometimes famine.
No.
You see that your hands and knees slam into the icy cold ground with your face threatening to smash into it as well. Your body slide and quickly rush towards the edge. Slippery surface giving way to nothing to latch onto. I need both of you to roll acrobatics.
As in me. Can I just fly?
You could. If you prefer.
Could I make a reaction?
Nah, I'll roll.
You can make a reaction. Okay. Ambrose, you are able to
Can
stop
I even
yourself.
fly in my down state?
Downstate 1, I believe you can.
Okay. How does my healing work?
You can put yourself up to stabilize, like get to downstate +3, but you can't bring yourself up fully.
Not even with my life charges?
Not in this case, no. What are you trying to do with those pillar of bones?
I'm just summoning a whole bunch of pillars of
Okay.
to just try to catch and stop me.
I'll give you advantage +4. Yeah, you're good. You see you both stop Famine dragging his claws and catching onto one of the bones. Ambrose is kind of digging his feet into the right spot and kind of like forcing the energy to slow him down. And then you see that there is actually nothing for you to really see except for a very small vicinity around Ambrose because he slightly glows.
But I can hear real nice and goodly.
Yeah, you hear Athena shouting and Ian talking and
My
them
man's
fighting.
is hearing and color.
And you're like, that's like way down and to the right. And you see Famine, you kind of pick up on it much fainter, but you hear it as well with your perceptiveness.
Yeah, I was about to say, I just was looking at that.
So you both are hearing this, and you also feel, based off of the sliding, kind of looking down, it just drops off into nothingness. And based on where the sound is, Ambrose would estimate a 500 foot more drop down from where they are on this icy ledge.
That's not preferable. I'm gonna stabilize myself.
And then you hear a crash down below you in the opposite direction.
Oh, lovely.
And then you also hear a slight scraping and sliding. And you both look over to see the non-moving body of Cortez, and Ambrose panics for like 0.1 seconds, then realize, oh, he's with Ian. That's just the body Jeffrey brought. And it's starting to slide towards the edge before it gets caught on the pillar of bone. Also, Macula is nowhere to be seen.
Could I sense Macula?
They're very far away.
Oh dear.
Like very far away.
It's dark and it's cold.
Do you mind grabbing that lifeless corpse for me?
Yes.
Yes, as in you will, or you mind?
Yes.
He minds Ed, but he still will.
I just look it over my shoulder.
Alright.
I need a hero starts playing.
I'm gonna fly over to how's Famine sounding, like health wise?
Pretty good. A little bruised.
Those bruises do sound real deep.
better than he is worse.
But you're not in like a down state or anything.
You guys both, I think, are okay, semi-okay.
I'm in a
Whereas
down
you're-
state.
Yeah, you've stabilized yourself, but you're a little rough, at least for the moment. Unless Famine wants to try something.
Famine, you aren't
I
able
was thinking
to heal me by any chance. I know, weird question.
You could try taking a bite. That works for me.
I like your mindset, but it doesn't
You want
work
to
for
try a
me.
pinky.
No. Oh my god, wait, would this actually heal me?
You don't know.
I don't know.
Oh god, I don't want to try that.
Try the pinky, Ambrose. Protein.
Would it heal me?
But it give you protein.
I'm not asking you.
Worst case scenario, it just makes you hungry.
I'm literally made of energy. I don't have a stomach. I can't get hungry.
Then it's going to be a really weird experience for you.
I don't want to. No. I don't. Why am I considering that? No, I'm just gonna figure it out. I can probably find Arya or someone.
Very well.
All right. Are you able to fly? Is that something you can do?
No.
I see.
Wow, these guys really don't mesh.
Not at all. That's why I put them together.
All right. I
Love you guys.
guess hop on. We'll see if I can carry you in Cortez's body with my incredible strength.
Incredible strength.
Oh wait, I have portals.
You do have portals. They've
I'm
been
gonna-
weird,
I'm
but now
gonna-
that you're in hell,
I'm gonna fly up. Any light sources?
you look around. Roll me a normal perception, not your ears. Takes you a moment, and then you spot a small bead of light, kind of where you heard the noise initially, the first noise.
Alright, now turn away from it and go the opposite direction.
I'm gonna float back down to Fam and be like, "All right, this way."
So there's a weird thing that you notice with your portals. Unlike in Earth, they seem to be uncooperative and weird. Your portals here, they almost seem to like move towards you a little bit, helping you step into it.
Oh.
Almost like they they adjust slightly, just like micro adjustments for you. A little unnerving
more
to
powerful.
Ambrose. Maybe more powerful, but also a little like, I didn't tell it to do that. Yeah, a little living. Maybe it's the ground, maybe it's hell, maybe it's that everything is kind of warped reality. You see a moment later, you step through, and then behind Ian and Cortez and Athena, you see Ambrose and Famine and Cortez's body come through. Then you also see.
Yeah, we were just in the middle of a.
You guys seen Jeffrey?
No.
Point in the direction.
Maybe.
That way.
Oh, that way. Yeah, I knew that.
And then Ambrose and Famine look over at this horrifying monstrosity of like the eye feelers kind of poking around of its like weird centipede-like hunched humanoid form.
Oh, are you talking about Cthulhu's cousin?
Is that what he says out loud?
Yeah.
You see the other large reddish one that is slowly, seemingly forming an arm back. That's Cthulhu to ask, master, to you.
Sorry, Cthulhu.
Ambrose.
You see that there's a kind of stomping and scraping as Jeffrey, you hear talking as you're getting closer and closer to the light.
Can I slip out of Ian's hold?
Probably. Maybe if he lets it.
Is he gonna let it?
Sure, he lets
Ian's not
lets
the
you
one
down.
holding.
Cortez! Like, there, buddy. Pal of mine.
Hello, is anybody there?
Ah. I'm gonna go that way.
We're not here. Don't come this way. It's funny because she should definitely come this way.
Look,
What's Kay saying in the situation?
Hilarious.
Kind of watching.
can I,
There's no reason to leave, as there's nowhere to go in this place.
where are we exactly? If you don't mind me asking.
You're in Ishwathar prison, one of the deepest upper layers of hell. Completely frozen over and sealed off from the outside.
Have you considered using a heater?
I love that. One of the deepest upper layers.
It makes sense if you know hell, like I have designed it.
And the furthest recess of the attic.
Basically.
The heat would not work on this ice. It would just make it angry.
Oh, so now the ice is living?
Yes.
Maybe it was some...
You see Jeffrey walk up, kind of helping War along a little bit.
Where the fuck did you guys land? I'm like soaking wet as I transform.
Ice forming all over him.
Hey,
There's like a 500-foot drop off in that direction. That's where I landed.
In the drop off?
We landed in a fucking ice lake.
We
almost
landed
drowned.
here. And there was some big mean guy that tried to...
Ones.
No, buddy.
Watch your tongue. You stand before two horsemen. Sorry.
And he kind of like nods his head and like puts his hand up and like gestures, holds it out in front of him towards War and Famine. Like, here, you could have it.
Famine. You know this guy?
Never met this dude.
Ambrose, can we help War out here? He's almost dead.
Am I still able to heal in this state?
You can hear other people, you just can't heal yourself up.
Gotcha.
Oh, Ambrose, do you need some healing?
Oh no, not the spray.
Yes, the spray.
I'll take anything but the spray.
Whoa,
Chock full of pesticides.
Pinky, you would have thrown up the pinky.
Man, I should have taken the pinky.
Where's Aria?
I haven't seen anybody else.
Can I try and find the rest? Telepathically? Can I try and do, like, that sweep again?
Hey, Ambrose, I kind of cut off a guy's arm and I feel a bit bad now.
Good.
Yes, you can.
Do you want your arm back,
Go ahead,
bro?
roll me mental ingenuity.
No, I'll give it to the horseman.
Do you guys want the arm?
I'll take it, yes. I accept a soft drink.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think about it, but I'm gonna hand it to War to see if he can, like, do something with that.
What do you think I want to do with this? It's yours, take it.
Need a hand?
You wanted me in on
helping
before,
hand.
I wasn't sure if you could do anything with it.
Dinosaur.
The long haired one made me think it was possible to give people my fingers.
That's
No, that was your idea.
That was utterly ridiculous. Why would he say such a thing?
Oh my god.
But despite the conversation and bickering back and forth, Athena focuses as hard as she can on the area, and you see that there is a weird, almost like psychic force around the outer walls of this large ice cavern that blocks her from seeing further beyond.
Well,
And they're not within this ice cavern.
good news and bad news. I'm gonna say it looking at Jeffrey.
Lay it on me.
Oh, that's not good news and bad news. It's just bad news.
I love that. It's actually just bad news.
Yeah. They're not here. I can't feel them, and I can't feel outside of this ice cabin.
They could be dead.
Then you would find them.
Whoa,
lucky
have
if
some
they are
faith.
alive. If they are not within this place.
Are more likely alive?
Well, speaking of this place, how the hell do we get out? We needed to talk to a friend of ours.
No one leaves.
Where's the warden? I want to have a few questions.
About a day's walk that way.
Alright, let's go kill a warden, boys. Wait. Let's go bargain with a warden.
1 second. Where's the others?
You don't feel them? You don't sense anything outside this cavern?
I can't, like, project myself outside of this cavern.
Oh, there's a weird psychic force that seems to just hold everything in. If you poke at it, and it kind of pushes you back. No. I'm good.
Wait, do I see Phantasma's body?
Yeah.
Okay, finally. I'm just gonna add that to my inventory again.
Yep. Yeah, there you go.
Animal Crossing style, just...
Yeah, it just turns into a leaf and I stuff it in there. Okay, so... what direction did he point?
They didn't point. They just said about a mile's walk that way in no direction.
A day's worth.
Yeah.
Where do we need to start walking?
That direction.
And then Jeffrey notices a feeler kind of poke a little bit forward into the light and just gesture coming out of the eye socket. That now that you guys can all see a little bit better, as it's come a little bit closer, it's one giant hole in the top of its head. Not two eye sockets, one giant eye socket. There's just
That's gross.
Protrusions. This is a horrifying creature. Out of all the things you guys have seen, this thing is pretty disgusting.
Well, thanks for your help, pal. We're gonna go that way now.
If the horsemen have so much the influence for all the demons to respect them, do you think the warden of this place will be able to let us through? As long as the horsemen are around.
We haven't committed any crimes to be here, so either way, I think we should be able to talk to this guy. I'm already walking in that direction.
Let's not say that we haven't committed any crimes. We've overthrown governments on multiple occasions, and I think that would warrant many crimes.
Can you overthrow this one? This one sucks.
In the process.
We kind of already half did that.
Well, finish it.
Well, that's what we're working on. We gotta get out of here first.
Break down the wall. Good luck. Don't lay on people's heads, it makes them angry.
Out of curiosity, whose government do you consider as this one?
I mean...
Jack's.
Ah.
Yeah, he's dead.
Then it will be finished.
Okay. Bye.
These guys start wandering off.
Man. What nice people.
Yeah, the people here are oddly hospitable.
Maybe because all the ones that were bad came through,
The
and then
nice
we
people in
killed
hell
them.
or in jail. That's crazy.
I should warn you.
Echoing behind you.
The normal demons are not the ones you should fear.
They should be fair.
Carrying light is a death sentence. It hungers here.
Does that mean we shouldn't have light?
I'm literally a walking light source. Is that, like, a bad thing?
Yes.
Okay. Well...
Alright, Ambrose, in the coffin. Let's go.
Yeah.
Get over him.
Jeffrey's
He's
carrying
like, well,
everything.
shit.
Well, my thing would have deactivated by now because it only lasts a minute.
Yep.
Yeah, and we can turn off a flashlight.
Indeed.
If we
Yeah,
just
wait. I mean,
think twice.
would you actually go into the coffin for a number of hours?
I mean,
It'd be like 8
I
hours.
I can
It's
take
just
a
like
long
meditating in
rest.
there.
Yeah, I'll take a long rest.
Okay.
All right. I'm iron confident with a cling, and then I'll just
throw the
magnetize it
leaf
behind us
down?
as we're. Yeah.
We didn't
He's
heal.
a hell
We didn't
vampire.
touch
He has to
water,
sleep in
right?
the darkness.
We
So
didn't heal.
you start wandering off.
Okay.
And Arugi gave
Moogles,
us a
you're
long
really
rest.
quiet.
Yeah, listen, man.
And
as I
Arugi gave
did,
us a
we
long
had
rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Before you took damage.
Yes.
Yeah. The
I'm just
message I sent you was the damage you took after the long rest.
No, she was asking if they were healed before they started walking.
If I'm
Yeah.
taking a long
Yeah,
rest,
yeah.
does my passive like go through to everybody else as they're walking, so that they'll
Yeah.
just be full health by the time they get to their location?
Yeah. They'll be full.
Sweet.
So as you start walking, I need whoever is leading the group to roll me a survival. And I need one person
Ian never
within the group,
leads. He's always the middle.
and then I need another person to roll me a perception. That's not Ambrose. I guess he could. He would help with hearing things, but not seeing things.
I'm resting.
Fair.
Hey, guys, we are doing out there.
What?
I can roll my perception. It's
Okay.
a plus 36.
Go for it.
All I know is Ian is not leading this group. I'm always in the middle.
You see, Jeffrey, you do a fairly good job leading them through this area, this frozen wasteland. That's completely pitch black. And it's difficult to traverse because it's slippery. There's little jagged pieces of ice that you bump your shins against at times. Not like doing actual damage, just more like a bump, a bruise. And Jeffrey leading the way is probably better than maybe others in most cases, but it's like it's just stumbling around in the dark.
Mhm.
There's nothing to see. There's not like you're trying to glance at little shadows. There's nothing. Walking forward until you have to hit a wall and you adjust around it, moving up.
Question.
Yes.
What if I used energy sight? Would it allow me to see the
Ooh.
walls and everything?
Not the walls, no. Unfortunately, it just kind of gives you a good indication of what things with energy.
Awesome.
You could use it to see any threats coming in if you wanted.
I mean, yeah, I'll keep it up for that. It is a concentration, so I'll just keep that go as we walk.
Sounds good. As you do that, keeping an eye on things going forward for the next 10 minutes or so. You are avoid most things, but as you pop it up, you notice there is a large energy source beneath the ground. And then as Jeffrey's stepping forward, Athena hears a very slight distinction of ice that is solid and ice that is hollow, like a lake frozen over that he's just stepped 2 steps onto.
Like thin? Like
Yeah, thinner ice that might crack, and this energy source is maybe waiting.
I'm gonna pull Jeffrey back. Stop.
Huh? What?
You're stepping on hollow ice. There's something under there.
Okay. Here. Can you hover?
Sorry, what did you say?
Can you hover, like off the ground?
Yeah. I'll person on myself and hover.
For anybody that cannot hover, I will offer my hand.
And same with Ian.
Cool.
I'm in a box.
Jeffrey's already hovering, Ambrose.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep the same direction as I was told to go, but I'll make sure not to touch the ice. I'll probably be like 30, 40 feet above it.
Okay.
I'm gonna constantly keep an eye on the energy so I see if it's lashing out or if it comes up.
Gotcha. You see that as you are traversing, the banging of shins and knees and slight trips and stumbles is gone. But then at one point, Jeffrey smacks his forehead onto a icy stalactite and on the ground below.
Damn it.
And you see the metal, you kind of, as you're floating forward, you kind of into an ice wall that then you have to traverse, and it's Jeffrey has to take his time to make sure that you don't lose sight of the direction you were told to go. It takes a long time, but it's slow progress. It seems endless.
The halls are endless.
Endless ice halls. DLC.
Part 2 win.
Ice DLC.
2 win. Shut the fuck
Iceborne.
up.
Endless Halls 2, Icy Boogaloo.
So,
I want redemption. No.
as you are doing that, I'm going to cut back over one more time. You are Group 1. Great job so far, you guys.
It's so hot.
Basically,
Are we there yet?
as you get within 1,500 feet of the structure, Ashley can not detect any life within. Then as you get within 1,000 feet, you can tell this place is in ruin. Utterly destroyed with still burning pink-red flames reminiscent of Zack's. As you get within 500 feet, you see skeletons dotting the ground. Black bones in positions as if they were fleeing. You also see the wing and tail bones scattered around them.
The next person to complain, I'm gonna backhand, so just to let you know.
What happened
Just
here?
let them.
No.
There's nothing living in here either. Just in case if you guys were curious.
It is
I
shade.
kind of assumed.
As you enter the outskirts of the city, see once beautiful architecture made from crude materials, but they are put together so magnificently. There would have been beautiful towers and wonderful boulevards, all designed with intention and care, but not were brought to. You can tell.
Going?
You want to keep going? Yeah, go for it. You see ruined shops. You see different buildings. Places torn apart by long stretches of what makes you think of what Zack has only recently done to the city of Arbel, but in a much smaller place. Like, this is a city, sure, but it's maybe a couple thousand people. Maybe 5,000 at most.
Well, maybe we should go on in and find some sort of shelter or cover for you guys. You look awful.
Just need a moment to rest, and we can get back to find the other.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys wanting to look around? Wanting to find a spot?
Yeah. Can I help them find some sort of like water or cooler
like a
spot or
frozen
refrigerator we
yogurt
can
shop.
stick them in or
You
yeah.
may,
Yeah, you were
two people separately, or one person with advantage can roll investigation if they like.
I'm really craving some fro, yeah.
Who has the highest investigation? Because it ain't me.
I have a +8.
I have a plus.
Let's just
8.
all roll. Why
I have a
not?
plus
Damn it.
14.
Let's just all
Ah.
roll.
You could pick two people to
Alright,
roll.
let's just. Okay, me and Pestilence.
Okay.
Okay.
I just remembered that I wouldn't be able to do anything because I have like -20.
Yeah, but minus 20, it's perception
But
check,
just
not
your
investigation.
perception, not investigation.
Okay.
You see as the two of you look around, Ashley doesn't initially find much until Pestilence kind of just like points and prods Ashley in the right direction, being, as lazy as possible because it's hot. You find, with that, you find many ruined shops in the streets, untouched, unlooted, and possibly unseen for a long time, and possibly never seen by human eyes. You see rotten and burned food in a few places. You see once luxurious lounges where large, now burned cushions are strewn about. You see silks and beautiful clothing. Many of the designs are loose and sheer to reduce heat among the body. And as you sift through some of these buildings and find a nice shaded and cool spot to sit, you see all the buildings are very well shaded. And if it were not from the burning holes in them, it seems like the streets were designed to have almost fabric to kind of diffuse the light, make it more habitable. You see that there is some spots where water is stored. Barrels. But you see most of them are broken and destroyed. You do see one barrel that has a little bit of water still remaining as it's slowly been evaporating.
I'm going to find that area near it with some shade. I'll hop off my cool ass scorpion.
The
and
scorpion seems to almost be leading you into places, like it knows the routes. Like it seems familiar, comfortable here.
That's cool. I'm gonna kind of pull the barrel into a little area, and I'm gonna yell up at them on Macula and say, "Hey, down here, come on, under the shade. It's so much better."
As soon as you pull into that,
Piggyback ride.
you find the spot. Pestilence, you also notice there is a chest among an armory. One of the only chests that seems to be mostly unbroken, except for a small hole in the top, not even really big enough to fit a hand through.
She's going to keep that in mind, but she's going to go to the silk, like the pieces of silk that she can find.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to start like taking the pieces of whatever she can get, and as much as she can find, she's going to start stitching it together with her needle.
Okay. You start doing that pretty easy enough.
Into like a
Hey,
cloak.
DM,
Gotcha. Yes.
does this place look familiar to me in my new memories? I
You
just
may.
got?
You and anyone else can roll a demonic if they'd like.
Ooh.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I mean, depending on who you are, you might get more or less.
Yeah.
I have that. I do.
Yeah, you should. Nice.
It's a little less familiar to Pestilence. Arya has no idea. Like, there's vague, like, what's on the burning ends? It's like, as you're knitting, it's kind of like scratching the back of your mind, but nothing really comes to mind. As there was really no reason for you to go this far out from any kind of civilization. Like, this is about as far away from civilization as you can possibly be. You almost forgot there were people that lived out here. But Ashley, you kind of confer, like, bring back parts of Sadie's memories. Some of the architecture looks familiar from Sadie's earliest memories. This is the Concubitus ruins, or the destroyed remains of the succubus and incubus civilization.
Oh, yes, it is.
The
You
skeletons.
called it the burning ends, and when you said it again right now, I was like, hold up.
Burning ends, more like burning groins, am I right?
The Concubitus ruins is the city on the burning ends, which is a large strip of land very close to the Hellfire Sun.
And this is where the succubi and the incubi were.
Where?
Cool. I'm gonna sit everyone down. Show them the barrel of water so they can use it as they please. But then I'll kind of look around and say, yeah, this was where the succubi were.
Oh yeah, I thought this sounded familiar. Reminded me of STDs.
Luckily, there weren't any STDs here.
You think that? They got around a lot.
Regardless of what Pestilence thinks she did or didn't do, this place was a queendom, really. I was also banished from this place.
Did you refuse to have sex?
No.
Wow.
I don't remember what I did. I think my desires took over and they didn't quite like that, so I was banished. Hence, desire demon now instead of succubi.
Which is funny, because they're desired demons themselves in a way.
Just a bit lesser. They don't let it control them as much as the rest of us can get a bit out of hand. I guess we can't say that anymore with whatever the fuck she's doing. Kind of
Meh.
wants to hold my tongue.
How many? I'm looking to make cloaks. For those who are suffering.
Okay.
Am I able to? How many am I able to make out of the scraps that I've found?
Like a lot of it is burned, but you're able to kind of find a number of sheer kind of silks that kind of help, like expertly made to push heat away from the body, almost like a cooling blanket, and you're kind of able to make like four or five if you really wanted to.
I'm gonna finish making those, and I'm gonna stand up, walk over to the ones that are suffering, and I'm gonna throw them at them. Here, this will help you with your little heating problem.
Thank you.
Stop complaining. She looks at Ashley for a second, and then she tosses the last one to her.
Thanks. I'm good though.
You're gonna say that, and now you're gonna complain like the rest of
Yeah, are
them.
you sure you don't need one?
Honey, I'm good.
I'm good too, and I'll put it on top of Arya, so now she has two of them.
Actually, that's a smart idea. You complain the most.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's rest here for a bit.
I'm too tired to disagree with you.
I'll keep watch and see if I can feel anyone coming near. But let's see if we can maybe get a bit of our strength back before we head back out there. The sun's not gonna let up.
Pestilence is gonna sit in the shade, and as soon as she sits down with it,
So
my
idiot.
You see, at this point, the rest of you will kind of see the chest as Death has kind of walked his way around the area. And kind of just looks at Pestilence.
Since I'm fine not getting the shade. To take a good look around and we'll laugh a bit at Pestilence.
I haven't been here in what seems like thousands of years.
Same.
What happened to you?
They were all wiped out. Almost. All of
Genocided.
them. They missed the most important one, it seems.
Death, I don't know what happened because I was on Earth by the time, but, who was queen here when it all happened?
Unfortunately, I don't really keep track of many names unless they end up with me. He has a book when he says that and snaps it shut and it disappears in this black line. And those names are not seemingly there. Which just might mean that their deaths were severely unnatural.
It's like being erased rather than dying.
He tried his best to erase them. But as we can see, they still stand in a certain legacy, even without her meddling.
Hey, Death.
Yes.
Say if a person was like would like not exist, or I guess cease to exist if they were to die. If you took that soul, could you stop it before it happens?
I could. As many deaths I could stop at any moment. Many that I will not. Because when people are meant to die, they will die. No one truly cheats death. I am very patient. Everyone comes to visit once in a while.
I'll grip Steiner's arm.
Patient my ass.
I was kind of curious of that. Technically, I wouldn't necessarily say I can die. I don't know if this would be the last time, but I've reincarnated before. Wouldn't it just pass on again?
Every soul passes on eventually. You just do it in a much slower manner, if you really think about it. Most people will spend a few hundred years in hell, and then they'll resurface. Usually as a baby. Yours is just much slower and much more violent.
Right.
You see, your soul is special, more powerful. It needs more time. But people must die so others can live once again. There's only so much space on Earth after all.
Like when
Your time.
or I guess maybe this should be a question than a statement, but it, uh, his other him died before, and we all felt it. The other us's have died before too, but do you control the other of us on other places?
At one point, there were only one Earth. I'm not sure what changed or what caused it to be. Things are different. I believe I do, but there is another me.
Yeah.
There's always death.
The residual effect or something.
Death has always existed. Therefore, I, in some way, shape, or form, have always existed. Just as sickness, just as conflict, as hunger always existed. Even before we were given the title of horsemen, even in a spiritual way, we always.
Can I go look at that chest?
Yeah, you can.
My chest.
You see, there is a chest. It's like a metal, like barred chest made up with wooden planks underneath it. There's a small break in the woods that's maybe like 3 inches or so wide, and there are what you can kind of see is there's like a spear and some like bags of stuff in there. It's kind of hard to tell exactly.
What's
Can
in
I
the
just
chest?
pull the wood up off of it?
You could, it might rip
yeah.
it apart.
Rip the chest apart?
Yeah, we're good with that.
Yeah. You said there's like a 3-inch gap, and that's how I'm able to see in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of put my fingers in there and pull that wooden panel off.
Okay. You'd have to kind of like rip the metal that's underneath it as well away, because that's kind of like the metal is adhered to the wood and kind of over the top of the wood. So you'd have to kind of like, you could probably do it. Actually, it's pretty strong. It just might jostle the chest around. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that's weird. Why are you saying that?
Just
Why
saying.
would I be nervous about jostling
I
the
don't
chest
know.
around, huh?
Are you? Are you nervous?
Would there be a
Is there a
trap
lock
chest
on the
in
chest?
Enchanted City?
There's
Is there a lock on the chest?
Mm-hmm. There's a lock.
All right. Instead, I'm going to make my hand turn into blood.
Okay.
I'm going to put my hand in that lock. I'm going to harden that bit and twist it.
Okay, roll me a deftness.
Yes, sir.
Okay, not bad.
25?
You see, you kind of. You feel it open. Takes you a bit.
What'd you get?
A spear, some pouches, I think.
So you first pick up a spear with a You see a long spear made of some smooth stone or glass for the shaft, with a serrated dark pink gem on the top. You also find what appears to be 6 different leather sacks that have some sort of powder inside of them, mostly odorless. But the powder is like makes your your eyes sting a little bit, and you're
Oh.
like you breathe just very heavily for a second.
A pink spear and some spices, or I don't know. My eyes hurt.
I really don't
yeah,
think those are spices. See, Death kind of like hits Pestilence on the shoulder gently.
So much for napping.
Pestilence. Briefly, what are those? Are they toxic?
Probably toxic.
They're asleep.
It's method acting. It's method acting.
I mean, we can ask them more thoroughly when they wake back up, but it
Just be careful. My memory serves. The succubus and incubus were quite with different toxins. Some for pleasure. Some
Piggy
for
checker.
pestilence.
Kind of stop. That's
Why?
so funny.
Pestilence, are these bags toxic?
And she gets up, cracks her back. You hear like multiple cracks from the back. Let me see.
Do you need a massage?
No, that's just me.
There's not much skin to massage anymore back there.
Shut up, you asshole.
You see that immediately, Pestilence. You don't even open the bags. You just know that these are cubitus powders, which basically these bags are designed to be thrown, and they let off a large cloud of them when they hit the ground. And it induces full body euphoria, climaxing, and it can paralyze groups for a long time.
Oh my god, it's ecstasy.
Basically.
Ah, yeah. You see the grin on her face? These are kind of fun.
I regret
Basically,
waking you.
shut up. You throw these, and it explodes into a dust and makes you come.
Nice.
Also paralyzes you.
You want to grab some and we can take it with us?
You can if you want.
Just
I
don't.
mean, she's just grinning wider. I kind of want to watch demons just involuntarily make
I could go
themselves
about it Arya
wet.
asking.
No.
Just don't drop.
It could help us in a pickle.
No.
I don't know.
Does it work on? No. No.
It works on everyone. These were specifically incubus and succubus designed powders, so demons and devils and humans alike are all affected.
But if it has a chance,
I'll just use it on Thea
paralyze
then.
her.
It's not very effective on succubus and incubus, I don't think.
Let's see.
No, obviously not.
Alright,
I think
there's no
they
point in
had
that.
that
to.
make them.
I think they had to ingest it.
I don't know if they had to ingest it. I think this was just pure them.
Possibly.
Ashley, put it back.
Hey, would you like a toaster strudel?
Pestilence holds her, Pestilence holds her hand out towards her. I'll take them if she doesn't want you to have them.
Alright. And I start handing some over to Pestilence.
There are
You watch
6 of them.
Pestilence like have a bag on her hip, and she just opens it, and like a dark green glow shines out from the top every time she puts it inside.
You see, as you put one inside, there's like a slight, just very lightly. You see, you see Macula just go and blow it all away.
Macula's like, not on my watch, bitch.
Nah, I fuck with that shit.
So
can
this
I
will
look
be
at
fun.
the spear a little closer? Is
Yeah.
it whispering to me? And if it's not, then I'll look at it a little closer.
It's not whispering to you.
Is it saying worthy?
Saying worthy or not?
No, it's not a power weapon. It seems to be an actual made weapon that does have maybe some magic in it. You're not sure.
Cool. I just want to look really closely. Does it look familiar?
You can roll another demonic.
Instead of it telling you to kill people, it's telling you to fuck people.
37.
Put me in
Kill them all.
someone's
No,
ass.
fuck them all. Then kill them.
Penetrate me into someone, anyone.
It's hard, you just every time you kill someone, like you stab someone, it just moans.
The spear of moans.
Thrust forward.
Every
So-
time you use it, it's giving you sound effects of just moaning. I love
Starts
that.
vibrating.
Ashley is hard to say, but you see that there was a lot of these were used for guards because certain succubuses certain succubuses have certain different levels of mind control, some more than others, and they would often use them on each other. But when it's taken too far, usually guards would get involved. And this is a spear of denial. Essentially, basically, when you hit someone with it, you can either cause someone to be charmed for 1 minute, or you can remove a controlling effect on them.
Fuck yes.
Or stop their orgasms.
I'm gonna
Well, that's
I'm
it.
gonna start to playfully swing it a bit around, but then I'm gonna keep it by my side, and I'm gonna
It goes
go back over and
flaccid.
say, I'm keeping this one.
What is it?
It turns the spear into a whip.
It's these spears that the guards used to use, and if I remember correctly, some of them have some pretty cool things they can do, like charm a person or whip them back in the
Yeah, I
face
bet
or
they
whatever.
did have some cool things. Why didn't I
Listen.
come here more often?
Because no living thing wanted to fuck you.
Burn.
She just stares at death.
I came here many times before they were destroyed. They didn't mind me at all.
I think they actually liked you a bit too much, if I remember how they reacted last time.
You do realize this is just something I choose to look. I don't have to look like this, you little ass.
Yes, you've chose the thing that is incredibly unfuckable. It is very impressive.
Suits you well.
Indeed.
Unfuckable.
She just stares at you, Sinar.
You can't see it, but he's got a grin.
Where's that bag? Where's that bag? I just threw?
Upside down.
That's what starts pulling a bag back out of the thing.
We're just staring up into the bucket and being like, stop!
I'm keeping one of these for you later.
So you see at this point,
All right, everyone, go on, rest up. We're gonna be here
yeah.
for a bit.
You finish up your short rest, and they are able to remove the hellfire poisoning.
Now keep those fucking cloaks on. I don't want to hear you complaining.
There is a good bit more of city
Heavy
if you
breathing,
wanted to go in.
Yeah, can we go in and explore just a bit, see if we can find any clues to help us navigate better about where the fuck we are and how to get
Maybe
the
more
fuck out of here.
6 items.
Maybe. There's probably
we might
many.
find some more 6 items.
Where's the map? I just want a
We're gonna
map.
pull up the Theo, we're gonna be like,
Arya's
we're
so
well
upset.
equipped.
She's like, oh, this drawer must have a map in it. Nope, that's a dildo.
There's a dildo,
Strangely
but it's
enough,
also
there's
a map.
on this dildo.
Yep.
I wonder
Dildo unravels.
I
Follow
wonder
the
if
dotted
we'll find the
line.
curved sword of pleasure.
Bro, fucking occasionally y'all just hear screams as she's screaming the sex toys to a different direction. She's like, out of this house.
So, you see that as you make your way in, you see eventually signs of defense and barricades, all destroyed and strewn about. And there's large piles of skeletons within these trenches and barricades, crumpled and absolutely among the wreckage. You see a little bit farther in along the main thoroughfare where many of the stores are completely torn asunder. You see there are two vast brazier-like things, but instead of fire, there is a giant crystal floating above it, kind of a little bit off its mooring and not being held up properly. But they're about 15 foot tall each, two of them in this area. But each one is cracked and empty, except for a small flickering magenta lights at the bottom, almost like embers in a fire.
Do I remember what the fuck that is?
This one you
Or
don't
is
know.
it
This
past
one you,
my queen time?
This one you do not
Obviously,
know.
those are the family jewels.
I mean, you could roll an investigation or an arcana if you want to try to figure out what these are.
I'm going to have so much fun here with all of you being so cringe.
Hey, I'm not cringe.
No, but she is, and it's hilarious.
I actually don't quite know what this one is yet.
As you're looking at it, hard to say. Maybe an energy
Arcana?
source, maybe
Yeah,
some
investigation
fountains.
or arcana.
Yeah.
Steiner, which one?
Investigation.
Darn.
Arya doesn't have much of a clue either.
Alright, let's see if I can tell.
Is there power coming from it? Is it doing something to this city? Was
See,
someone supposed to use it?
Investigation
I'm
or
asking, use the
arcana,
pestilence.
Pseudo.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There you go.
They're both the same. I don't know. Those are family
You
jewels.
just look at them. You see, as you're looking at the liquid in the bottom, kind of does look soul-like. How Ambrose at least describes souls, kind of swirling at the bottom.
Death. These look a little familiar.
Do they?
Well,
Kind of
they should
saunters
to
up.
you.
And why should they?
I'm gonna give him a look. Like you, bitch.
I don't know. Probably because you spent a lot of time here. Just staring at him.
I did. But not in wartime.
Is this something that came during their wartime? I don't remember this from the Three Queens that I was crowned for.
You see Death looks at it.
These are power sources. I believe a way for them to store their soul energy to be used as magic.
It's real potent.
It is. But it's a good way for those that cannot fight to still assist the others.
Can I just ask, in this, like, area, like, where we are, is there, like, a palace or something that we can see, like, in the distance?
Yeah, way up
or...
on the hill, like above the hill, there's like this large road that kind of just goes way to the back, that kind of goes up. It's up against one of these large talons. And within the shadow of it, there is one of the large, this large palace area. But you see everything is kind of built up and around it, and it's not like walled off like a lot of more regal buildings are. It just doesn't seem like none of this architecture, none of the planning seems closed off or much of a need for privacy. Like all of the windows and doors are open and very wide, easy to see into buildings, easy to walk in and out of them. And the shop structures are not so much shops as more where things are stored, where people come to relax. There's no like buying or selling. It seems like they just helped each other. If somebody needed something that the other person had, they would give it, assuming that person could offer something in return. That's
looking
something
around.
Pestilence and Death do remember, that they didn't have commerce. They didn't have trade. They would go
As much
get what they
shit as
want.
I give these demons with the sex jokes, they were good people.
Yeah. I mean, I was the first one to be banished from them, but that doesn't mean
Well, you
that I
obviously
hated
deserve
them.
it, but
Listen, They were just a little scared, and I was being a little scary. It's not my fault.
It's almost like you have a thing for blood and death and killing.
What about
Specifically
having a
also
thing
death.
for death?
Yes, yes. Oh god, you coming here is already making you fucking horny, isn't it?
Wait,
No.
I have an idea.
Oh?
What is your idea, precious child?
At the palace up there, there might be information on the succubus and how it would be easier to kill them. Or like a weakness, or like maybe some more information on Thea that we don't have.
Or
If
a
we're
map,
in their
even?
home.
Yeah, a map would probably be helpful. But we can go up to the palace. Let's just hope none of the stuff I remember being in there is there anymore.
The regal lube!
Not
The queen's
lube.
gems! The royal sphincter!
As you walk up towards the thing,
Okay.
you head forward as Pestilence's antics. You head up towards
She's
it.
just, as she goes up, she's still just saying like sex-related royalty things, just
And then like
laughing after each one.
the camera like pans up towards the sunlight, and that's where we end for tonight.
You just hear in the distance, like, if someone was looking at them as they walked along the streets, all you would just hear is it's like voices just every once in a while.
You know, it's like the camera, like, as if like you're watching a show and like so you suddenly see like camera fade to black, all that, and all of a sudden you just hear sex from Pestilence.
Sex.
Get it.
Okay. So, thank you guys so much for playing. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yay.
Bye bye.
Sex.
All right.